Now, Michael.
Yeah.
This is small, but the ones outside are far away. Small, far away.
I don't get it.
Mike, come on. Just because you've been in quarantine doesn't mean you can't at least go out at least one walk a day.
Oh, I'm busy.
You need some fresh air.
I've got plenty of fresh air at home.
Just because it was on fire 10, no one's that stupid in real life.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Right. Hello, folks. Welcome once again to Modeler's Corner. I'm glad to see everybody here is all in the chat all saying hello.
Hello.
So in the chat, so in our Modeler's Corner evening tonight, we've got myself, Mr. Whitehouse Films, or Michael White. We got Mr. Tom Biddle, aka the Blue Pioneer.
Hello.
We've got Mr. Ben Hall, otherwise known as Ben Hall.
Hello.
And our special guest modeler tonight is Max, or as he's known socially online as Heisler. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, bad spelling.
Okay, no worries.
You can't pronounce it. You can't know his name either.
Yeah. Well, we'll call you. Well, as it says here in that day, we'll call you Mountaineer Models. So.
Or hi.
Oh, hi.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi.
No,
oh, hi.
Sure.
What are you?
But
sorry.
I was going to let you play the rest of it there. It doesn't matter now. Right, this is going to be a chat. This is going to be something we're going to maybe ask the chat here. Every time you come into a new stream on Modeler's Corner, take a drink every time Tom plays my channel ident or the Workbench video, because he does that every stream. Oh, come on! If you want to play it, play it.
No, I'm doing.
Commit, man.
It's okay. It's not copyrighted. I mean, Alfred Harbour made it especially for the Workbench. So
yeah, but okay.
Oh well. And also joining us in Modeler's Corner. Come on, say hello. Come on, have you get? Is wee May. She's back once again. Say hello. Say hello, May. Say hello to the chat.
Hey.
Hello. There's a good girl. Good girl. So, okay, for those who are who've never watched Modeler's Corner, first of all, what have you been doing your life? I mean, seriously, we've been going on now for nearly a year now. In fact, this April is actually Modeler's Corner's 1 year. So, yeah, it can be real. 1 year of Modeler's Corners. That's going to be something. That's going to be a bit of a landmark milestone. Anyway, yes. So, sorry.
Send your renewals too.
Blimey. But yeah, for those who don't know what Modeler's Corner is about, it's basically just modelers getting together, having a bit of fun, a bit of crack, just saying hi and so forth, and we're building models. So that's pretty much what this all is. So we've got 21 people in the chat there. Wow, that's the biggest number we've had so far.
And I've been
all the months we've done Modeler's Corner, this is the highest viewing figure we had so far, like in a live stream. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in.
I didn't even have to make a post on Twitter to encourage you.
Well, there's that, or maybe they just maybe they're looking forward to the showcase that's happening later on in the stream. But I'll get to that in a sec. Cool. So with Modeler's Corner, as I said, we have modelers coming into the stream, and each of us are going to be taking part on making a model of some sort that is probably going to be for a production, a layout, or just for showcasing. And yeah, you get to see us how we make them, and sometimes we might share a few tips every now and again. Now, also in Modeler's Corner, which has recently been introduced this year, is our showcase section, and that's when we let you guys at home get to showcase your models in the stream. So at about 8 o'clock today, we're going to be stopping the stream for a bit, and we're going to showcase some of your models. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. So on the workbench today, let's see what we're going to be working on. So Ben Hall, would you like to go first?
Oh, sure. Well, it's a bit of a myriad of parts. The crane that I was working on last stream.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me one moment. We'll see how this goes. There we go. That is done.
Uh-huh.
The crane's done. So now we're just working on some of the crew at the moment.
Uh-huh.
How's the peanut blaster coming along?
Next
Hey,
boat,
nuts!
mate, next boat.
Very nuts!
Very nice.
Very nuts!
If you don't know what we're on about, folks, watch last week's stream. You'll get the idea.
It's 2 hours in.
I know. What did
Look,
you actually time it?
You can have to, well, no, I look back. I found it happens about 2 hours. It's like 2 hours into it.
Wow. Yeah. Max, what are you going to be working at tonight?
I'm going to be working on repainting some ON30 cars or wagons. So I've got a few here.
Awesome. And Tom, what are you going to be working on tonight?
Well, I've got a mix. I can either continue what I was doing last week because I've not touched my modeler's desk since the last stream,
Mm-hmm.
which is basically coming up my front and rear end for these coaches.
Yeah.
And what I was doing basically try and get the right. It's the curvature on the top that's got to be just right.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was using as a reference was marking off. I was using the front of my 08,
Uh-huh.
my O gauge 08. This is a Dapple model. This is also the only ready to run model I have
Mm-hmm.
in my collection. And so what I've been doing basically is just making a rough sketch of also tracing around the front of the sorry again. Front of the logo, and then just copy and trace it, make it bigger, make it wide enough that it fits the actual coach shape. That makes sense.
Yeah.
If I get bored, I'll probably just do some stuff on Thomas. There you go.
Back in bits.
Yeah. Do it properly.
Oh, it's almost.
I know.
Poor Thomas has fallen to bits.
Yeah, and for some reason he's happy about it.
He's very transparent as well.
The old version was very happy.
And for me this week here, I'm going to be working on getting my carriage sheds finished off for branch line engines. And oops, a bit just fell off. Oh well. So this is what I've been working on recently this week. So Farquhar carriage sheds.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the parts are 3D printed there. There's some parts here that are actually just like, just glued on. So it's like glued on cocktail sticks and so forth. So I was actually going to try and get the roof on tonight, make the roof up tonight here, but there's a very important piece of equipment that I actually need for this, and for some reason I've misplaced it. I thought I had it with. I actually did think I had it with me in the room here, but apparently I don't actually have it. So maybe I might do the roof maybe during the week or maybe next stream. We'll see. But also whilst I'm working on this here, I'm going to try and have a go at making the good shed seen at Farquhar. So that'll be a wee challenge to work on. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's us from Models Corner. Let's. Oh yeah, May, what are you going to be working on? Excellent. What are you going to be working on?
I was going to make.
Yeah, you're just going to inspect the models. Yeah. She may look a wee bit scruffy here today because young May here has been a wee bit naughty, haven't you?
What have you done?
Yeah, what you do?
Yes.
What did you make her do?
Well, what did I make her do? What she did? She was being a little naughty girl, wasn't she? Yes, going out into the fields and getting yourself plastered. Yes. Don't look too shocked. You've done this multiple times. You've done this multiple times now. Don't look so sad. Poor me.
But I'm feeling innocent. I did nothing wrong.
I know. Yes, I know you want my attention. What's wrong, Pop? Oh, cool. You say? Okay, you're saying sorry. Okay. There you go. There you go. Right. Go and find your ball. Where's your squeaky toy? Go get your squeaky toy. No, that's the bone. Oh well, never mind.
Up there.
Not there, you fool. So, how's everybody been this week?
Not too bad, man. So, oh shit.
I've been doing a lot of 3D printing there recently. I've been making up terraced houses and whole load of other stuff. But you know,
Like
the wonders of 3D printing does a whole lot of good for you.
Two-Face Tart Production says something dreadful has happened.
Really? My God.
I'm out
Yeah,
of
the
wit.
drink started.
We've only started and then somebody's bugging it up.
No. Just do what we all do. Find a joke book and then pretend it was your joke.
But you stole my joke book. You can't use that joke book. It's already been used.
I am a joke.
Okay, one from Tim Vine. Bernard. That's bang out of order.
More last going to the dentist. That's the only joke you gotta get from me, folks.
They say life is like a box of chocolates. Empty.
Sad.
There's no soft centers in me, boy.
There ain't no please. Okay. You know when ducks fly south in the winter, and you know when they fly in V formats, and one side is always longer than the other. You know what that is?
One duck short.
It's in the joke. Yeah, there's more ducks on that side.
Oh well. You've cracked another joke.
Last time I tell you any jokes.
Here's a cracker. That's the way I tell them.
What's it say on your Mike?
Sorry?
What's the text say on your shed?
Oh, engine shed placement.
Oh,
This is to tell me which side I have to put the engine shed on, which is easy enough to tell, really. So, yeah, so I basically just printed these out on my 3D printer and then just built around them, I suppose. So here, Max, it's been quite a while, since we actually last chat there. What's been happening with yourself recently?
It has, yes. I don't know, really. I got out of the loop, didn't I? That's why I put my old name up, because some people may remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still modelling narrow gauge stuff.
Because I remember you used to do good stuff on model train form and permanent way.
oh god.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to revive that form again. It's still still in existence, though. It's just that nobody's has hardly used it.
I do check from time to time.
You could change
Yeah,
it every now and again.
yeah, I sometimes check it as well.
Well, the MTF.
No, the permanent way form.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I got rid of it.
Yeah, I remember when you did get rid of it there, right in the middle when we were doing stuff on it.
Oh, it's so stupid. I'm so sorry, guys.
Nah, sorry, mate. You can't.
There's quite a lot going on that time. I just suddenly thought, F it, But no, I wish I hadn't done that. I was what, I forgot, 15, 16 when I did that. But,
Well,
yeah.
you could have warned us, but
I know. I wish I'd done that.
Anyway, oh yeah, we have a question now. Two-Face Tart Productions has said, question from Ben, which has been the most challenging tugs prop you've been asked to restore?
Most challenging tugs prop to restore?
Yeah.
Oh, Big Mac, hands down.
Big Mac. Oh.
Yeah, that the deck of that was that was definitely a long job. He's better now.
Good. I didn't mean that as a criticism. I just meant good as in yeah.
How dare you?
Good.
How dare you, man?
How dare you, sir?
I say, it doesn't look right.
I say, old chap, it's just not cricket. Great red boxy. It's actually jam. Oh, you gotta love the old stuff.
Conversational Max was actually an model exhibition last year in Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go again to that this year, but of course it's been cancelled.
Yeah. And of course, you were with does anybody remember a guy called Dan Hull?
The name rings a bell.
He was the guy who did the old Tom the Tank, Microsoft Trains series on YouTube years ago.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. Have you heard much from him recently?
Yeah. I didn't realize you guys were like friends in that, Mike. I mean, Max, that's pretty cool.
It was really odd because he did the MSTS series and I did the series, but I don't think we've really spoken about it because we didn't know very much. And then 1 year, sort of, I don't know, sort of 2014 time, just sort of found out we actually lived rather close to each other. Because he was modelling narrow gauge at the time, and I saw what he was making.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember his YouTube. There was loads of like. I was amazed at his layout. It was like it was near his attic or something. It was just a loop with a lot of Great Western.
Well, he seems to change his layout sort of every 2 or so years. He's finally stuck with something now, but
That's cool.
yeah, goes through layouts at the rate of knots. Quite impressive, really.
I'm always saying. I know I say this a lot, but I feel like if you're gonna pick a scale, don't try and stick to one. Like, don't do a gab stuff because I want to do one N gauge, I want to do a double A, I want to do one O gauge, gauge 1, gauge 3. Stick to one.
Oh, don't forget, Tom. Gav's gonna be might be watching the chat there for all we know.
I know he is. That's why I said it.
Oh.
I love you, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know you do.
I said it. I said it to you loads of times. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's all right.
Luce. All right. It's a joke. Did you hear the one about the old lady on Thomas's branch line who got pranked?
No.
She didn't take too kindly to it.
Oh. There's gonna be
like Boney from Trapdoor.
Oh, Burke. I was trying to do what do you call it? Blakey from On the Buses. Oh, you butler.
Not watched enough of that. I've not watched enough of that to get the reference though. So, but,
all right.
I've seen the one where I can't remember which one I've seen actually. No, I've seen. No. Anyway. Future comments. What's the Great Western way to avoid hitting your head? Says Lucy. Duck. All right, that's okay. That's good. That was good.
What rhyme is often sung at Ellesmere Harbour? Skip, skip, skip to my loo. Oh God, this is going to be. These are Charlie jokes. These. Oh dear.
You guys are robbing our rats. It should be Joker's Corner or something.
At the end of the day, I think the stream will soon turn out to be a joke. That's right. Sigma, behave yourselves. We are professionals.
Yeah. Behave yourself, man.
Hey, what? We're professionals? No one told me that.
What was it? There's a very funny story I heard from that I heard the actor Peter Sellers said one time when he heard from somebody who worked with Sir Alec Guinness on they were filming the big film Lawrence of Arabia, and they were going to do there was during the scene where they were coming into this guy's tent and they were going to listen to some passages of the Quran being read. but the guys couldn't stop laughing. They could. I think was it Peter O'Toole or something that was in that there? I can't remember.
Yeah,
But they couldn't stop laughing, and to which point they were running out of film all the time there. So Peter O'Toole, not Peter O'Toole, Alec Guinness just basically just burst out and says, "Guys, gentlemen, for heaven's sake, we are professionals here. Get yourselves together." And they're like, okay. And they're freaking out, saying, like, okay, we have to get this right now. So the director says, right, guys, let's just take 5 for a bit here. Go outside, have a wee bit of a walk here to see what, just chill out for a bit there. And, we'll start again. So the guys are, doing laps, just walking around this tent outside, middle of the hot sun there. And you have Peter O'Toole going, I must not laugh here. If I laugh, it's the end of my career, And during this time, also, you have Alec Guinness is just probably muttering to himself, I hope to God those guys don't laugh. They better not laugh. I hope to God they don't laugh. And they come back into the scene again. They patch up some guy's beard with some spirit gum and so forth. And then says, right, let's go, action. And then Alec Guinness says his line, and he just says, welcome, gentlemen, welcome. We're going to be hearing some snippets here from the Quran, from a section called the Bars or something like that. And then he starts, whilst he's saying his line, he just goes like, go ahead, sir, start reading. And he bursts out laughing, like, in front of everybody. Ruin the whole thing.
I think my favourite story for Peter O'Toole has to be the one where Richard Harris was supposed to be on stage, and they forgot they were on stage.
Oh God!
Basically, what happened was they were in this play, and there's one bit where there was like a 20-minute gap between.
Oh, the end of it
came on.
Yeah.
So in between that time, there was a bar right across the theatre. So they would go there, and one night they were so engrossed in telling stories they forgot they were on stage. So the stage manager came in and shouted, "Harris, O'Toole, for God's sake, you're on! The play's stopped dead. Come on!" So they were throwing back drinks and everything, and then led across the street right into the theatre.
Yeah.
Harris misses. Here's his cue on stage, and he jumps on.
Yeah.
Apparently, he landed in the lap of one of the actresses, and she goes, "Like, good God, Harris is drunk." And he's like, "You think I'm drunk? You wait till O'Toole to come stage." It's funny when he does it, yeah.
Did you ever hear about the story about when he tried to do his take of Macbeth?
No.
The old Vic or something. It was like one of the worst performances of Macbeth of all time. He basically fired a lot of the crew, like dressers and wardrobes out there, and he tried to. Oh God, there's another bad joke. Hey, my friend won't stop talking about French perfume, so one day I had to show him J'adore.
Get out.
And you say you've lost your wit, mate.
Reason for this, I was out on the now.
You know what this joke smells like? Terrible.
What do you think of so far? Rubbish. Rubbish. But yeah. Anyway, going back to this, it was like one of the worst performances of that Shakespearean play of all time. Where there was even one stage there where he actually had to have a bath, an actual bath, brought on stage, and they filled it with fake blood.
Yeah.
And Peter O'Toole got into this bath, and then at one point he slips. And he falls out of it, and it's just like all this fake blood just goes everywhere on the stage. And every time anybody comes on stage to do their cue, they slip on the fake blood. And oh shit! Hang on, my camera's gone.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Hang on. Why is it constantly changing cameras?
Because we want to see Thomas.
No, they don't want to see Thomas. Blinking.
I want to see Thomas now.
Yeah, we don't want to look at Mike's face.
See my hairy enough.
Why is Thomas not got a face?
Oh, the amount of times I hear that. See, I was part of the Modellery Club, and they constantly kept talking about that. There we go. That's fair. They kept bringing it up. Every time I was doing my shit repap, Thomas, one of the girls on there just kept coming up to me and says, like, so are you not gonna put a face on him? I was like, no, he's not meant to. Why not? He's not really meant to. Thomas is meant to have a face. Well, not this one here. Well, it's not Thomas then. Right, okay.
That's very smart. He's going places. You know what's funny? My train club. I was my friend brought his son round. His like 5-year-old son.
All right.
And I asked him, so I asked him questions like, "Are you into Thomas and that?" And he goes, "No, I don't like pretend trains." And I thought, this kid's awesome.
Oh,
He loves the real train, but he doesn't love Thomas. So that's just.
Dear.
not sure what to think of that.
He's gonna be. He's gonna grow up fine. He'll be fine. He's not gonna get bullied at school.
It'll be all right.
There we go. Yeah, sorry it's gone quiet all of a sudden, folks. We're just very deep in concentration here. Don't worry, normal service will resume shortly. Just give us a sec.
No, this is actually what modelling is like in real life. I mean, we're not talking to people.
Yeah. You'd be funny, like you just started.
We're actually working. We don't talk about ourselves in real life.
Yeah, man, we're working, yeah.
Modelers doing modelling is a thing unheard of.
What's this? Modelling on Modeller's Corner? Disgraceful.
Yeah. Actual working. Mm.
It's an outrage. We work. Oh, that was good.
A wiggle.
It's like that Paul's Norse's joke. It's like a.
It's like that weird sound effect that Dr. Robotnik makes in the Sonic anime film. Do you remember that?
Which
The anime film or the OVA?
Yeah, the OVA one, yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
you have to remind me, it's been years since I've
do you
seen
think I'm keeping on something that evil underhanded? Me? Yes. And he just like collapses out of sheer embarrassment. And when he picks himself up there, he just makes this weird noise. He just goes like
right.
What's OVA stand for?
Do you know what? I've actually I've no idea.
Original anime video.
Quick, someone check Google.
Somebody
in the chat,
do a search.
OVA.
What does OVA stand for? Somebody's bound to know.
Which station in Thomas is the most athletic?
Oh, here we go.
Kirk running.
That's not even on Thomas's branch line.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Kirk Rowan. Well, that's the. It's there.
No, that one.
It's where it is.
Hang on a second. Hang on, I've got the perfect thing to solve that question. Hang on.
I have a thing for this.
Oh dear.
We've left his seat. This can't be good.
Must be serious.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll need my headphones on for this.
Yeah, just watch them put your face through that, mate.
It's so hard to do with one hand. Oh, frick. Right, let's see. Whereabouts
Oh wow.
is Kirk Roden? So let's see. Oh, it's down here. There you go. Yeah, I've got this here to hang up in my office somewhere, maybe in the workshop. So I got it on eBay for like about, I don't know, 40 quid or something. Ooh, even glad it was framed as well. That was actually a good treat. So, okay, yes, May. I know you're excited now. Come on, let me work.
It's on the page.
Come on. No, you can't come up here. Look here, have another dog treat. Here you go.
Oh,
Okay.
dog.
Right. Chopper again.
Oh dear. What station do engines normally rest at? Knapford.
Oh, for God's sake.
Because
Oh
that's
dear.
Well, I think we found the name for this stream. Puntastic.
Oh, we're up for a pun time.
Right. You can finish that.
For the pun and laughter, join Modeler's Corner. Did I forget to mention there may be some blasphemy during this?
Right. How do you stop a nun's hiccups?
I don't
I don't
know.
know how you stop most hiccups.
No, you tell her she's having a baby.
Oh.
Well, you would if you were a doctor. What station would Boris Johnson love the most? Toy wreck. Okay, seriously now, we've gone through half an hour now of this now. Do you think we can put the jokes aside now and just talk something different? Anyway, did we ever find out about what the OVA stands for?
I want to hear some more jokes.
Shut up, Tom.
Don't encourage them now.
You betcha. Oh, I just have bacon sandwiches for you.
Is someone mention bacon sandwich?
If I give you my address, you send me some dog treats.
You are?
If I give you my address, can you send me some dog treats? I'm a bit jealous of.
You jealous? You're being jealous of me?
Yeah.
Why? All she's getting is just like bits of chicken or a bit of bone.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, chicken.
Yo. Oh, great! Now you've summoned her. Now, come on. Look, there's nothing left here.
Great mate has been summoned.
You've eaten all your dog treats. Where's your foot? Oh, you've eaten that. Okay. What? You just want to have a poke through. That's it.
Yeah, sorry, Max. I think you were expecting more of an intellectual conversation this might, weren't you?
Yeah. So
Well, no.
I'm sorry. This is a bit of a bad start for you, Max. but to be honest, this is all small talk for us.
Yeah, I guess it just means that when it comes to the funny, I can't contribute.
Well,
You're going to say you're not funny?
I don't know.
he's not funny. Burn him!
You shouldn't be on here. No, I don't.
Burn his body at the stake.
No, but the point is we're supposed to be making things, so
Yes.
hopefully inspire people during these difficult times.
For one of us is making models. The other three is making jokes.
Yeah. Me. Well, I'm making models.
Well, I don't know. Does it count that I'm making models? This is the only ready-to-run item here, isn't it?
Well, sure, it counts as if you're modifying it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to make models, but they're not making it easy for me.
I mean, I do have plenty of more hardcore kits and projects, but
Oh yeah.
What was it the last time I heard any updates from you, Max? Was you were doing like a scenery build? What was it like a scenery building video series?
oh blimey, yes. Yeah, so that's on a layout that is no more now.
Really? My God!
But the baseboard, I've reused the baseboards, and I'm now building an such a layout that's at least twice as big.
Blimey!
So one end of it is actually above. But yeah, I think similar scenery method. I mean, in terms of video content, most of the stuff I've been doing is going out to Western York and Welsh Highland Galas and filming them.
All right.
So if you check the channel with that horrible name, as I put in the text.
Actually, it's not that bad. It's
That's
not
all
that
you'll
bad.
find.
It's not that bad a name.
I can only assume it comes from the amount of years you get told that I comes before E, but it doesn't on a Heisler.
I mean, sure. Look at my username in White House Films. I mean, people used to think for a while was I American. I was like, nope.
Are you a filmmaker for the White House?
No, it's a different White House altogether. I think that's probably like the closest thing to a Trump joke I'm actually going to allow on my channel.
Trump.
The only Trump.
They then tried to claim the channel and were like, oh damn.
Mind you, I did remember in the old days of YouTube, I used to get emails or like messages from like sent out to anybody who has the username White House in their YouTube channel. I was like, wait a minute, I'm not meant to actually say this stuff. I'm not meant to be part of these conversations. Why are you sending me these messages?
You've got the name, seems legit.
I'd love it if that was what Boris Johnson put down, or no, Donald Trump put down at first and realised he couldn't use it. What?
Trump does the same difference. Ooh,
You'll probably want to try and buy my channel. I'll just say nope. My one's
Oh no, he probably wouldn't buy it. He'd probably try and sue you for it.
Really?
yeah, like that
I like to see it.
story. If you've seen that.
No. Right, the chat's still asking, like, does anyone know what OVA means?
Yeah, that's me trying to please answer the question.
Yeah. If there's any anime fans out there, please answer this question. We are kind of desperate right now.
And by the way, if anyone asks me a question again, are you going to make this Devious Diesel? No, I'm not.
Ah,
It's going to stay Guinness forever.
My goodness.
It's only logical.
I would have just got the black one.
Why don't you call him Paddy?
For what?
Call him Paddy. Paddy the Guinness. Paddy McGuinness.
I think it's called. Oh, no, it's already got a name. It's Unicorn.
That's kind of an ironic for an 08, isn't it? There's loads of them.
Hey, what about calling it Angel? Because it's got a harp.
Whenever you think about it, it's, when you drink enough Guinness, you do start seeing unicorns. So.
Really?
Well, I do.
How much Guinness have you tried?
The English one.
clearly not enough.
Clearly the wrong Guinness.
There's something different about this Guinness.
My goodness is bad.
Has anyone seen Black Books?
Sorry?
Has anybody seen Black Books?
No.
Probably not enough.
The TV show?
No, sorry, mate.
Oh, okay.
Apart from the leather-bound wallet joke, I don't really know.
Okay. In that case, I won't say it then.
Oh, there we go. Lucy, OVA is an anime special episode.
All right, okay.
What's the O stand for?
I don't think we want to know.
Original? An okay anime video?
Tom, just stop guessing. I think it's clear to say what the O stands for.
What? I don't
Oh
get it.
no.
Oh no, or anime video. No.
Oh dear. So, we talk about recent news in the modeling biz.
A little shut, aren't
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that little hiccup.
they? Sorry. On that bombshell.
On that bombshell, it's time to end.
Hey, what's happening in the modelling news? It's all shut, isn't it?
Oh, bugger.
No, the end.
Oh,
Bugger.
Don't know. Was there any good April Fool's spoofs? Did you see that?
Well,
from a Cura scale,
No, I didn't actually see that. What happened there?
where it was saying it was a limited edition Deltic, an Irish one.
Right.
I'll see if I can find it.
I think I might see where this is going here because I don't think we actually have Deltics over here. Well, Deltic engines probably.
Cura scale, they're an Irish company. Yeah, black and orange Deltic named My Lovely Horse.
Oh yes, now I remember that one. Yes. Actually, that'd be quite a funny one actually to get.
do you want to see the full stroke from the bottom fan page? From Rick Mail, Edmonton's TV show?
Yeah.
Basically, the prank was there was supposed to be they were supposed to do a comeback before Rick Mail died. And the joke was apparently there was they were saying there was like an episode that was actually filmed, but it never got aired, so it didn't pass the pilot. If that makes sense.
Right.
And apparently, well, basically there was plans to make it for the series to come back. They got shelved, obviously. Then a couple of years later, Rick Mail died. But then they were saying that there was an episode that was actually filmed but never aired.
Right.
And it turned out to be an April Fool's.
Blimey.
I know.
It's quite serious to have a joke about, isn't it, really?
Yeah. And they said, to be fair, they did say that they were sorry. We did it because we're complete utter bastards.
Fucking bastards.
May I say what wonderful blouses you're wearing today?
It's a dress. Oh. I'm sorry I'm late, but there was a dead body on the stairs. What's your favourite one from bottom?
I would have to say it's either the Halloween one, Terror, or the Carnival one.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, the Scouts have made their own little postman pack float, and they're using it to raid the off license. Oh, they're too young to understand. What do you mean? Well, you already did this morning. Yep, have to get pretty early to catch Uncle Eddie. Just a big mountain of Malibu next to him.
I think my favourite is when he swallows a dart.
Oh god.
He's like, "Hey, you got a dart in there? Did you know that?"
Oh, that was the camping one, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my favourite one. This is Tiggy Winkle. This is Tiggy Winkle.
Winkle.
And then he starts playing with the dart, and it just goes, and it gets stuck in the back of his head and everything. Eddie Milchum. Yes, me, mate. There's a favour and pull this dart out of the back of my head, will you? Well, how did I get there? I've no idea. Quickly, I'm losing my eyesight. I think you watch it on Netflix now.
Oh, is it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to give that another watch.
Don't you know? Everything's on Netflix now,
I was thinking,
except for a few things.
Magic Railway was on
Quite a lot of things aren't on Netflix, actually, but there you go.
Yeah. Magic Railway was on Netflix for a little bit.
Well, it was for a while, but for a bit.
Maybe that's how crap it was. And
The complete collection of Thomas was there for a bit, and then that got taken down.
Actually, that's something I've not quite understood. How it must have something to do with the licensing, but like Netflix will have like the complete series of something, and then when it's sort of run its course, it will only have like 1 or 2 seasons of it.
Yeah, because I mean, Netflix just—I have this weird thing that Netflix just does whatever it wants. Like it puts up whatever it wants, and then it takes down the most popular program that's on their feed, and they're like, oh, you like this program? Nope, you're not going to watch it anymore. We don't like it.
We like to watch our own stuff now. Yeah, because was it Blackadder that seems to keep flicking between seasons 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Yeah. I don't know.
yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yeah.
So they need to get the 4th season Rick and Morty up on it, because that's
Oh,
a few months too.
talking of Rick and Morty. Hang on. Hey, Morty. Look at me. I'm a pickle.
Oh my god!
A pickle Morty! Boom!
Pickle Rick.
A pickle Rick!
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
we think that's bad. Get a load of this. Look at Rick.
And then he turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've seen all day. Oh god.
I feel like I'm one of the few people that just can't get into it. I've really tried watching Rick and Morty. I just can't get into it. I don't know why.
It's all right, Ben.
Mr.
I've not seen any of it. I've just seen the memes.
It's just
Watch the show. It's good. Oh.
There's actually a good Rick and Morty joke I saw. I think Dave Malinsky put up one time, which was it just shows about 4 or 5 Meeseeks trying to with a stormtrooper, and there's like a target on a wall, and all of the Meeseeks are literally stressed out. It's just like the guys are just saying, like, you know, only Rick and Morty and Star Wars fans will get this joke.
And we do.
I saw that one. It's like, well, I get the fact the stormtrooper can't aim to save his life. But
Well, basically, the Meeseeks are basically beings that actually live to do like one purpose, like one bit of command, and once it's done this purpose, it dies.
Yeah.
fair enough.
But it's okay. They're you know, they actually, you know, they do mention, like, they say, like, you know, oh my god, he died, and they're like, yeah, don't worry, they're fine with that. It's part of their life. It's part of their.
Funny as hell. Man.
It's what they do.
Yeah, they're
Do you want to get back to the task at hand? These things don't normally have to exist this long. It's getting weird.
It's getting weird. Existence is pain to Meeseeks.
I can go away. You sing the song for that?
Yeah.
I miss the Meeseeks.
I miss the Meeseeks. Look at me. I have to remember so I can go away.
So I can go away.
Existence is pain.
Hey, Jerry.
I've got a joke about the clam.
We're doing it again. We're talking. We're just rambling.
I know. Sure. That's the fun.
Two-faced car. We need some more jokes from you, mate.
Shut up.
And you too, Lucy.
You do know it's just Lou C, like the letter C. It's not Lucy as in a girl's name.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, Lucy. Hey, Michael, did Audrey have a breakdown train on any of his layouts?
No.
I would have thought so.
No, if he did, I would have known about it.
To be honest, if it no offense to him, but he would have been smart enough to actually make one. I think. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'll see you at dawn, Tom.
No.
Besides the name of Audrey, you'll bring
And bring the whipping branch. 50 strokes.
That's the big badge.
Correction, 75. It's the anniversary this year. Oh,
Kill me now.
no.
Um,
No, killing you is too easy.
well, that's quite nice. Max, Glenn Holland says, "Can't believe Heister is here."
Oh, blooming heck, yeah. Hi, Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a fan on the stream.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's mutual, actually, because Glenn makes some amazing trains from Lego.
Really?
Okay.
Two-Face Production. It'd be great if you got Half-Baked Hex 8 on the stream, Michael. Yeah, I suppose we could get him on the stream if he wants to, but I don't know if he has any modding stuff to do.
I've tried to get Sam's trains on here, but he's not.
Ooh, good luck.
I've tried, but he's not got back to me. So.
Oh, I've tried messaging him on his live stream server, but again, he hasn't got back.
I'm pretty sure he's got quite a lot of stuff to do anyway. So, but
well, he's streaming every day, like so. Oh, do you know who? I just remembered who's actually doing a stream right now, and we're actually. I don't know if we're stealing his viewers or anything.
Oh, we are.
Intercity, what was it? Intercity 82.
All right.
He's back again.
Oh, the guy who's got like who
Yeah, him.
He's a bit like Sam's train. He's got like a layout going around his living room.
His conservatory, yeah.
No, sure, yeah, that's right. I remember him. I liked it.
But like he
Before you say anything on the stream.
No, he's not. He's not on the stream.
No, but before you say anything about you.
No. I was going to say he did a series there when he got those. You remember those that magazine series, Model Railway Village or whatever we call it.
Oh, was that the one with the Mark 1?
Yeah. He bought a whole load of those to make his model railway, but he still I think he's taking his time to do it. Like he actually goes through when he does his video, he makes sure you get every single massive bit of detail of like explanation about what he's going to do. I'm just like, yeah, but can you just hurry up and
just do it? You know,
do it.
See,
do it.
See, my resolution for the last 2 years has always been, don't say what you're going to do, just do it. That way, no one can hold you to it.
Yeah. So sometimes I used to often think here is like is some of his videos clickbait or something because it's just like it's basically just like maybe an hour and a half of just him just constantly talking. He never does what he's meant to do in the video.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's not a bit spicy, this, is it?
Sorry.
Critique.
Oh, sorry. I'm just putting my own views.
I was worried about it myself. No, definitely fair comment.
Yeah. I actually did say to him one time. I just said to him, "Do you mind if I actually make this little joke about you? If it's okay? I mean, it's not to offend you or anything like that, but it's just a little joke." Like, he hasn't replied to me about that since.
Take that as a
What was a joke?
Joking about characters that actually come up with all these weird ways of holding him back from doing his videos. which results in him literally constantly talking for good long lengths.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was. So, how are we doing in the chat there? Everybody in the chat good? Yeah. All 27 of you? 27? Oh my god.
27.
27, flip me.
But then, no thanks.
Uh,
You think about it, you think about it, though, it might not be the same people.
well, it could be the same people. They probably just maybe opened up multiple windows.
I'd be amazed if we lost some views because we were telling jokes earlier. But
Actually,
Yeah.
one of them will be me, so sorry about
Don't be.
because I've got my laptop open.
Don't apologize.
also, I've got my. Actually, I've got.
Fake views.
Fake views.
Fake news.
It's all fake views.
It's nearly 8 o'clock, by the way, Mike.
Not yet.
I'll say nearly. You want to start the.
What is it? Is it 8 o'clock?
Nearly 8 o'clock. You want to start the program?
Yeah, hang on.
You want to interrupt us just to show people stuff?
Yes, okay, give me a minute. Don't touch me. I'm the one who's. I'm running the stream here. I could easily take
Oh,
you
no,
out.
I wasn't telling you. I was telling me. So just pull something out. Just pull something out.
Oh dear. Right. You want to come and see the showcase, May? You come up to say hello? Hello. Say hello. Yes, listen. You want to see the chat for a bit? Look, we've got 27 people watching us right now. See that?
Yeah, I can't see them, but
Yeah. Somebody said if you include a cute animal in your videos, you get more views. I don't know if that's true or not though, but I don't know. What do you think of the chat? Do you think?
I would enjoy watching some talented modelers with an awesome subject matter.
Okay.
When?
When's that gonna happen?
Okay. Let me know about different things.
Yeah. Right, let's see. I'll see if I can get the folder up here and we can get ready to do our showcase. I'd love if you made an HO model of May and snuck it into a background of branch lenses. Actually, there actually is a model of May. I actually have. In fact, it's actually a model of one of my previous dogs, though, but it's still the same breed. But yeah, May can make a cameo appearance in brass engines. Would you like that, May? Want to be?
You know those 3D scanned figures?
You want to make a cameo appearance? Yeah, yeah. You want to make a cameo appearance? Yeah. Hello.
I don't care. I just want attention.
Yeah. Just want more hugs.
Oh no!
Oh, bless you.
Where's Corona?
Dogs don't get that.
Oh, God.
Don't mention the virus.
Don't mention Macbeth.
We don't talk about it. It'll go away.
All right, mate. Go on. Down now. Okay. Good girl.
Like, don't look now. We're heading straight for that mountain. What do we do now? Close your eyes. Maybe we'll go away.
Iceberg dead ahead. We're in a plane. Oh, okay.
Wait a
Cloudberg.
minute.
Must pretend we aren't just here for maze. Very good one. Good one, Mac.
Oh, hey, Max.
Yeah, and Gavin's in the chat as well. Hey, Gav, how's it going?
Oh, bugger.
Bugger.
Can you
And so
make your favourite biscuit?
And the other Max is here.
Yeah, the other Max one. Yep, Max Davis.
Must pretend we aren't just here for May's cameo.
Must resist cameo.
Wait, we're not.
It's Stephanie. No, it's Max.
I remember being
Okay.
on the previous one and asking how many Maxes were there. The answer
I
was
remember. It was free.
The answer may surprise you.
Right. As you know, let's see now. At my end here, it's still.
Free. Sorry.
Okay, guys, let's take a quick. Let's take a break for a bit here, and we'll get to have a look at. We're gonna have a look at some of you guys' models at home. So
Yes, Michael does watch Noddy.
yes, I do. Yeah, Noddy's Toyland Adventures. I watch sometimes. Well, I used to watch as a kid. All right, so so those anyone who's just joined the stream here, we're now going to have a section of Models Corner where we actually get to have a look at you guys' homes as models that you've sent in to be showcased on Models Corner. And the first one here,
So we've done Thomas stuff.
yeah, it's a few more Thomas stuff there, but we have this one here is from Blue 65 Tank. What? And it's like a model of what appears to be a very depressed toad.
A Series 1 style toad. I quite like that.
Yeah, I see his one now. That's quite good.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to do that at one point with one of mine, but yeah.
Hmm.
Because I think it started off as a trains model, and then people just started copying it from there. And I gotta be honest, I actually think it looks better than the actual one with the face on it, with the actual blown up face. Yeah.
Yeah. Just looking back at the side view again. Yeah, that's quite good actually. Really good.
So just going to do many war crimes. Yes, I agree.
And this is also his model of his Series 1 model of Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Made from modified Bachman Thomas. That's actually really good, actually. Very good. Must try and see about actually doing a Bachman conversion someday.
They're very expensive though.
Well, yeah I suppose.
Especially
Back in our day, they used to be like what? I think Thomas was just like 20-25 pounds, something like that. Now it's
Yeah, back when model trains were affordable, were like good deals to buy from, and then nowadays they're cheap.
they were affordable.
There was only one website that had them. It was this website called Totally Thomas, and you can get Gordon for about £45.
Yeah, I remember that. But nowadays, they still sell the Thomas stuff there, but now it's like I don't know, triple the price now.
It's like,
Well, I got some from one called the Diesel Works.
Yeah,
They
I got
were-
mine there as well, and they were quite good. And then they sold them shop.
Yeah.
That's a pity. Oh well. And then we have Bluebell's 5529's model of Gordon.
wow.
That's pretty good. Again, I just love his like crisp, clean paintwork on his model. It's just amazing.
The matte finish is quite good.
Yeah, definitely. I'm guessing that's also probably like a ready to run chassis as well. Can't really. I don't know if Gavin actually made his prints to actually fit those chassis. I'm not really sure.
I'd like to have Bluebell on at some point. He's always, one thing I know about him. He's always making stuff like his work's, he's got momentum going. Even if he's just model making, he's also soon afterwards he's making stuff on YouTube videos and things. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm actually in a Discord group where he's actually in there. So I think I was chatting to him at one stage though last night, and his modeling work is just amazing. Like, and even his videos as well. It's just amazing how he like recreates some of the stories. I'm just really impressed by it. Really am. Okay, here's something completely different. Here, this is from user Can Cucci, and this is a New York-based locomotive.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think he said this is a brass kit, for, which is, I think, DCC fitted, so that it has sound and lights all fitted.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, is this a kit or is it a?
Yeah, I think it's a brass kit. I think.
Oh, nice one. Another brass modeler.
Yeah. The brass.
Really neat job on that. Yeah, like, I know obviously it's like you can't even see any you can't see any soldering mistakes or anything. Like, amazing.
Because I know in America you can, globally you can get a lot of brass ready to run that's unpainted.
Oh.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Back when we used to do that years and years ago.
Oh yeah, the San Juan Tower models, Bartman Brass Works. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty awesome that. Then we have his models of Thomas and Toby. This is another Sparkshot Custom Creations one fitted with DCC sound and lights.
Another Ertl conversion.
For Ertl conversion, yeah. I used to remember seeing in the old days of NTF there, people used to convert these into models of Toby.
Yeah. I always think the same. I feel the same way. I feel like there's the reason why you can't find the like the Hornby's Metropolitan Vickers model anymore is because they've all been made to make Boko or something, or you can't see the Ertl Toby anymore because they've all been used to make that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is E2 LBSC's recent models of Thomas and Coach and the brake van. Coming along well there.
Love the use of that ratio coach. Is that meant to be? Is that
Probably, I don't know, probably maybe a works coach or something. I don't know. Maybe a spare coach.
because they normally used to make the old coaches, aren't they?
Yeah, the old days. I remember fans used to make them into the old coaches. That was all before the crave of 3D printing.
Yeah, I think it was Gav who started off.
Yeah, it was how we started off there, but then like the kits often used to have issues with the chassis and that there. They always seem to break every now and again, or it didn't always run that well.
Yeah, to be fair, they're more or less. I don't know. Plastic kits I find aren't always that
Yeah.
properly.
Oh, hello. This is from our friend Lucy.
Yeah.
This is a
Sorry, but yes.
yeah. This is a troublesome truck face on appears to be an LGB wagon there.
That's the one that was in tug.
Yeah, they use those on tugs. Yeah, on the rail barges.
Yeah. Was it mostly Marklin? It was mostly Marklin, wasn't it? There or not LGB? Or maybe was it LGB?
Well, I could be wrong, but that looks like an LGB.
Yeah.
I think it's LGB.
Man.
Yeah. Looks like it as well. It's quite weird. It's quite funny just seeing the face on it as well.
Tell you what, I don't think Lou's all that far from me. I wouldn't mind seeing that in person because that is a lovely van that he's made.
Yeah. This one here, I think this is one he said to me recently when he sent this here. This is one he was currently in the making right now. To get into this wagon here. So this is like before it was finished, and then this is it when it was finished. So that's pretty good. That's very, very good. That
I really like the way that I don't know what it is, but I love it when you see. I quite like the way that, for example, like Thomas and Tugs, they've taken the rolling stock of like well-known like railway companies like British Rail or Great Western, MS, that sort of thing, and then disguise it in just basic colours, and
yeah,
it just looks like a completely different world, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now this is from Old Veer Dearest with their model of the Mid-Soda Railway Sheds. That's quite nice as well. That.
So who's the engine on the far right?
It says there Freddy.
Freddy.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Must be like a Mid-Soda invert.
Somewhere before. But yeah, so it looks like a 4D's ready to run Russell with Freddy plates on it. So sort of a railway series-esque.
Yeah. Then
It's not the RS character, is it? Like rendition of Freddy.
Possibly.
Well, that's what I mean, because you get that sometimes, don't you, where they've got the bright colours and things on the TV and then just turn it down with the prototype delivery. But still have character.
Yeah.
That looks really nice.
Yeah. Now, of course, we have what looks like, I think it's a repainted Baldwin there with to make it look like Stanley. Looks really good, that.
Thomas Fan 18 just said that a man's met River Daldry.
All right. And then we have Simon Martin, who we had last week on Modeller's Corner. This is his nice lineup of some of his engines. Yeah, he's done good work on that there.
Yeah.
We'll have to see about getting Simon back on the stream again someday.
I'll be surprised if after last week, maybe it was came off by now.
Possibly, I don't know.
No, but I think I've always loved his work because it's just it's based on history and real life, and
yeah, yeah, definitely good.
I love how his stories sort of really do bring railway fans. And for example, it's like saying you haven't got to be a kid and just have to and only have Thomas or something to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you're young and you like trains, it doesn't have to be Thomas.
Yeah,
exactly.
Now, this is from the Doncaster K3, and I think this is another LGB. No, it's not an LGB. It's a HO model this time. I actually thought at first this was an LGB, but it doesn't appear to
Yeah,
be.
is that because it's a camelback logo?
Yeah.
Pico make one in G scale.
Possibly, yeah, but it's not. It's not G-Sco though, because it's extra Hornby water tower.
Yeah. So is that a Mahano one or something, perhaps?
Yeah, is it there again? That's quite nice, actually. Really nice. That
Mm.
I haven't seen a logo like that before.
What scale is it?
Still,
HO.
I knew it was
Okay.
Awesome, that there. Okay, then we have Tom the STL as his models of Ska, Lowy, and Renes. Beautifully done up that there. I love his line. I love the lining work on that there. It's beautiful. Really, really nice.
Hmm. I think he's done it the same way. Was it Luke, the way Luke make his? With the using the Fox transfers text.
Yeah, I'd say that's what he's probably been using. Really, it's very good though. Then there's his model of Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think he's using Sparkshot Custom Creations one. Definitely nice.
Everyone uses Sparkshot Custom Creations.
Well, yeah, it's just because you can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, I've started using this stuff as well because I noticed the fittings on my E2 weren't correct, so I got them to make some for me, and
yeah,
I'm considering
I'm seeing the images on Twitter.
considering making white metal copies now.
Hmm.
Only because it's more to do with the fact that I just want to have some weight on it, and the plastic one's obviously quite thin, but
Yeah.
just got to think how to do it. I've not done it white metal before. Actually, I have, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, Shane.
And there's his model Scarlet with his coaches there. I like that. I like they incorporated the season 4 face styles there. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Also noticed as well. I think he's also making a early Scaloy as well there. By the looks of that there, with the cap removed.
Oh, what else, sorry? Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, you see in the back there.
Hmm.
Very good, that. Really good indeed.
We're not the is it those coaches? Are they the new ones that just came out recently, or are they?
I think they are actually. I think people are buying these here and they're actually just repainting them into these colors, which it still amazes me because I've seen people do this and I'm just amazed by how crisp and clean they are actually.
I'm amazed at how many people are just buying them just to repaint them, compared
Yeah.
to having them for what they actually are.
Yeah. Okay, then we have face tarts model with, I think that's Pierce Sam there. Yep, Pierce Sam.
Oh,
Going to be shared with Cora. Quite nice out there.
quite nice use of the purple. I mean, the purple paper buildings and everything. Yeah.
The Metcalf ones, yeah. Always good models, those are really good. And then it's also, I think this is also like a box tank as well.
Okay, well,
Nielsen's
that looks familiar. What kind of class is that?
I'm not really sure, actually. Some sort of industrial tank, but it looks good. That's all I'll say.
If it's based on an industrial engine, it could be just about anything.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. So long as it runs on the rails and moves, that's...
Where's Luke when you need him?
Eric!
Or Ben. Ben Valentine, I mean.
I was going to say, but Ben's here.
I mean the smart one.
Yay.
Excuse you! Excuse you!
Okay.
How very dare!
How very dare you?
Excuse me. I didn't sneeze.
Sorry,
Okay, that appears to be all of our list in the showcase. So thanks very much, guys, for sending your pictures in here. If you want to show your models again in the next stream, all you have to do is to send them to me as a private message on Twitter or as a DM, and just let me know. Just say this is for Modelist Corner. Can you please show this in the stream? And I'll be sure to put it on our gallery for next week. So yes, so thanks very much, guys, for showing those, bringing those picks in.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, back to Rosie the cutie, 1995. Oh, my dear Kirsty. She says, "Hiya."
Oh, yeah.
Well, if it's Kirsty, she says it in a certain way. She just goes like, "Hiya."
Oh, so we actually got a girl watching our show now.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, no. No, you get girl modelers sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I know that's why we have you on.
You, your compliments get more flattering every time, Mike.
I think that's an insult. I take that as a compliment.
What are you doing with that spoon?
What are you saying? I look better as a woman, then, Ben?
Sorry.
What are you saying? You look better as a woman? I would not say that.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
You're fabulous.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? So what I'm doing right now is I've got one of Knuckles' chimneys. I'm just making a hole in the bottom of it.
Right.
Yeah, just put it out there.
Making a hole in the chimney.
Yeah.
The chimney in the hole.
I don't want Father Christmas to get stuck. Have you seen the Dad's Army film? I've
Which
seen
one?
bits of it. I think he means the latest one. The
Oh.
new one.
Oh yeah, it's actually quite good actually.
I'm actually not a massive fan of Dad's Army, so I haven't.
Your name will also go on the list. What is it?
Don't turn Pike.
Pike, thank you. I actually remember going to see a live stage show of that one.
Oh yeah.
Very good. Yeah, it's quite good. They had your man from EastEnders who played Dirty Den. Played Walker.
I've had no, I remember. Have you ever seen a show called Citizen Kane?
I think I might have. Don't
It's
know.
made by John Sullivan. Before he made Only Fools and Horses.
All right.
It's got Robert Lindsay in it.
All right. No, I don't think I've seen that one. No.
He's the guy who played the dad in My Family.
All right.
But yeah, just put that out there.
Have 2 more hours to go, and we've now run out of topics to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to just not worry too much about what I say to people.
Yeah.
I'm surprised how far behind I am on the modelling. I thought, oh, it's just painting stuff. It'd be all done within.
So, anyone on our live stream actually working still? Are any of you essential? Or... Because Ben, you're essential, aren't you?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
It's nice to be wanted.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I'm a bit of a mix. I feel like I'm working still, but I feel a bit like I'm not really confident with interacting with the people with customers because they're not being that careful, really. Like,
No, some aren't.
I I think you can sort of tell just how many people are actually taking it seriously compared to those that do, and most of them aren't actually wearing any protective gear. Like I'm had to give out gloves just for sake of like, you know,
benefit.
I mean, another thing, like, you know, Royal Mail don't give out, like, you know, gloves to their postmen.
They're not.
They're not giving out, like, gloves or masks. Yeah, exactly. So I had to give my mate gloves just to, because he recently had a newborn baby.
Oh.
And, yeah, so imagine he's out there working, baby's premature, and he's got no protection. And he's going to come home every night. Have you seen Downton Abbey?
Nope.
Actually, I haven't. No. I know it's popular, but I haven't seen it.
Just don't have time to watch it.
Apart from that,
Just not really a big fan of it, really.
I think it's probably the only thing that's been an absolute pain with these models is because they're all meant to be pirates. It's doing these stereotypical like stripy trousers.
Yeah.
If I can steal the camera a second, I'll show you the one I've just done.
Yeah, hang on.
Two-Faced Cart says, have you read any good... Oh, sorry.
Like that is all freehand work.
That's really good, actually.
That's amazing.
I couldn't do that.
no, me neither.
I'm sure anyone could do it with enough practice. That is all it takes. Practice.
I think it's more patience.
Patience, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you've definitely got patience.
Me.
One patience, young Padawan.
I like how the painting I'm doing is sort of the exact opposite of that, just sort of slapping primer on. It's tone paint.
Good description there, just slapping paint on. There you go, it's all done.
To be fair, if you're weathering, that's not a bad approach because then it can make it more random.
Yeah, that is one sort of going for.
It's like let me see. It's a bit like if somebody was having a fight, though. You know, the more I think they mentioned this in an episode of Adventure Time where like Finn is like fighting this assassin, and he ends up getting his face cut open, like his face. He gets like this big cut on his cheek there, and he just goes like, you know, stop cutting my face. You just making it look more cooler.
Oh. Like, oh shit, I might be able to get surgery.
Stop cutting my face. Will you stop cutting my face? Do you not know how much surgery costs these days? That was a bad one.
With the painting, if it wasn't for the finished ones I've got here as well, I'd just be, oh my goodness, what am I doing? You've got to make it look bad before you make it look good. Like the props in Thunderbirds, I guess.
No, we take something good. With Thunderbirds, they take something good and they make it even better.
Whereas in when they make, because they're weathering.
Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of like what made them, you know, win more because of the way they weathered the buildings and so forth.
Yeah.
Funny, I was actually I was watching Captain Scarlet there before I actually came on the stream, and just for like nostalgia's sake, and I was just like appreciating like, you know, all the modeling work and also like the amount of detail on the vehicles and so forth.
Yeah.
But didn't they say that like when it came to weathering the Thunderbirds vehicles and the craft that they did the initial weathering and it looked fine like input like to the eye, but when it was on camera,
It
you
looked-
could barely see it, so they had to over weather it.
I'd say that's probably the case. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a technique where you make it really dirty and then you clean it somehow. Because then the dirt remains where it would be in real life, where you can't get to clean it.
Yeah.
But then again, you wouldn't be able to see it. Back then, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway because TVs weren't that good quality. And there's no such thing.
See, because I'm also trying to see it at the moment here. I'm actually trying to learn about trying to find how to get how to recreate Technoscope.
Let's do what?
You know that old film method or quality type thing called Technoscope. So it's like, this is filmed in Technoscope or Technicolor.
Technical, that's it, yeah.
Well, yeah. But also Technoscope is also another bit of thing as well.
Okay, I probably do know this. Yeah.
Is that when you've got the periscope on the camera?
No, I don't think that's what it is. No, it's something else. It's something to do with like wide frame rate or something. It's hard to explain, really.
Oh, like the speed in which.
Something like that, I suppose. Yeah.
Did they have to do that with water scenes in Thunderbird?
Well, in Thunderbirds, yeah, but they filmed all like flying stuff out there at a speed of let me see now. They filmed was it 124? No, 127. It was 72 frames a second. I can't remember what it is, but whatever they shot it at high speed footage, and then they slowed it down to 24 frames. Now that's what resulted in it being slow motion.
Yeah, because when you film it at a higher frame rate and then slow it down, it helps add a bit of weight to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because with the explosions, where in real life they would be almost instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they show. I think I saw a behind the scenes video of Thunderbirds 1965, and they're showing the mansion blowing up.
Yeah, you saw the guy who made the model, and he was just like, just looking forward to seeing it being blown up. It's like a big honor. It was like a big honor to make stuff that blows up.
I might do that when I finish my Thomas model. Blow it up.
Why?
I'm done with this now. Blow it up.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what they said at the end of that documentary of from the Submarination, or was it the Stroud thing? They said like, well, we've seen the original studio. What do we do now? Let's blow it up, and then they just blew up the studio. They made a model. They got somebody to make a model of the studio, and then they got like pyrotechnics to come in and just blow the whole thing up, Submarination style. It's pretty cool.
Right, I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get some photocopying done. I've just made another class up, and I feel like I made the same mistake as last time. This doesn't look.
Okay, take your time.
Doesn't look accurate at all. I made a mistake here somewhere.
You mentioned like special effects and that. I had the idea of doing like the in munitions when the fuel barge explodes.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the neighbours at my local pond would approve of that.
Funny enough, the Miniature Club, the Model Engineers Club I'm part of, we've actually got members who are very big into like making model boats and out there. Many of them even like make what some people call putt-putt boats.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Some of them makes a few of those, but we actually were going to commission the Transport Museum if we can actually have a giant pond made up so that we can make a model replica of Belfast Harbour.
Oh yeah.
But unfortunately, what resulted in it was us being told to go. We were kicked out.
Ah.
Kicked out of the grounds that we spent so many years running trains around, only to be told, nope, don't watch anymore. We're going to rip this place up.
my club used to do model boats and things, and they had a separate location where they would do they actually had a pool specifically for the boats, but that was like 100 years ago now. It's now a public paddling pool.
Right.
Like they've actually built a park around it.
A bit of filler I can fill out. Or actually, just take that off.
My concern is I might have made the same mistake as last time.
Thomas Fan 18, you seem to be asking us quite a lot of show-related questions if we've seen these certain programs. I think we've seen quite a lot of stuff, really. Maybe you don't have to ask us on specifically a whole load of stuff.
Yeah, I miss You've Been Framed when it's done by Harry Hill.
I remember watching You've Been Framed when it was done by what was her name? Used to be part of it. Some girl,
Linda something.
The
girl from Emmerdale, who's now on Loose Women.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. And then again, I don't watch. I very rarely watch Loose Women, so
I can't stand that show, to be honest.
And yet you seem to know who's on it.
Oh, yeah.
Busted.
Busted.
You've been rumbled.
Crumbs, we've been rumbled.
Oh, crumbs!
I'm actually still pleased that line made it into the episode Heart of Gold. With the thieves, just like Toby catches the thieves, and one just says, like, oh, crumbs, we've been rumbled.
Oh, crumbs.
I'm trying to think here. Was that actually? I'm trying to think. Was that like a reference to Red Dwarf or something in the episode backwards, where Lester just goes like, this is a brawl that's about to happen. Horn rumble. He just
Maybe
goes backwards.
Well, I mean, I was watching an episode of I can't remember what it's called. If it was, I thought it was called. Was it? Chris Barry did a sketch show years before Red Dwarf.
Spitting Image.
No, it was another one. It's called it was like a sketch show, just random sketches and things.
Oh, Saturday Night Live.
No, it was. I can't recall, but yeah, but basically it was just a lot of random sketches, and he's just going. So one in particular is quite funny. Is when he's playing a vicar.
Right.
He's like, he comes in, he goes, "Hello, I'm the new vicar." Oh, crumbs. Two guys in the room. Then the next person comes in. He goes, "Hello, I'm the new vicar." Oh, crumbs. That's why I see it. Just sorry, talking boxing. Right.
No, you're right, man.
So when you come to England, apart from Tyler Clint, is there anything else you want to come to?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone else lives in England.
Thailand.
I'm trying to think, actually. I would like to visit. I would. That sounds silly, but I would like to visit Peakarama again. I haven't been there since 2008. In fact, my first visit there was actually on purpose to see Christopher Rodri because he was doing the book signing there.
All right. And he was the guy who said, because I think you spoke to him a lot about your Audrey repertoire layout, and
I mentioned to him first. I told him about my first one, and then I sent him the replica of the his toy of Thomas, which he was very grateful for, and it's now in the Thomas archives.
wow.
Yeah. So that's a huge honor, like, so very honored to have that in there.
So I'd love to see. I mean, I saw him years ago, like just by accident.
All right.
We were in Towin. No, sorry, we're Towin. Yeah. Is it Towin?
Yeah.
We were on holiday, and he just happened to be there, but I never got anything signed by him, unfortunately. I kind of wish. But I do remember him walking past and he looked at me and I was like, that's pretty amazing. But I would love to get, one of the things I'd love to do is, so I've got a box that I was going to keep Thomas in. I'd love to get him to sign it.
Yeah.
Or or at least a box with some of the signed by some of the original model makers.
Okay.
Right.
I should have a pot of.
Hoping I've got this right now. I'm still working on the same coach piece.
Who would win in a fight, Tom Rolt versus Mighty Mac? Obviously, Tom Rolt, because Mighty Mac would fight each other as to who would go first.
I keep thinking, why did they never televise either Ho or Hugh? So either Hugh.
I have a hoe.
I just kept thinking that was a character that was definitely, overlooked. There's so much potential of them now.
Well, did he ever have any stories in the books?
Not really. No, he only just the only book he was mentioning was actually the one where he actually gets his name mentioned.
Yeah. I just thought I'd check because I haven't got. I think it's the last two.
Last three, actually.
Or,
Yeah, there was another one.
I don't have a complete collection or something, so I could be wrong.
I've pretty much listened to all of them online, like through the guy who's mixed in the audio with. Sorry, he's taken the Ted Robbins audio and put it in with the illustrations.
All right.
Right, so I'm just going to go to the photocopy again. I think I've got it right now. Oh, no, not yet.
Right. Oh, shoot.
So has everyone gotten used to the whole coronavirus thing yet, or is it still?
Yeah.
You and the guys in the chat?
How you guys holding up there, guys? And you still
with us.
with us? We'll get through this somehow.
Spray painting inside the office. You'd have to do that.
Now then, that's the back wall now done. Just need to fill that in. Right. Some filler.
Anybody got a ruler? What you do? Can you pass it to me? I can wait.
No, mate, it's not food. You already had a load of stuff. See, look, it's not food. See? It smells awful,
It
yeah.
could be food.
Ugh. Would you say a pot of wood filler is considered food?
You've opened a container. It could be food.
Oh God, it's got skin. Oh my God, that's a first. Oh, flip.
It's been that long since you've used it.
No, it's because this is my first time opening it actually, so I don't know how.
Oh, right.
What was the plastic seal? That's what it is. Ugh, never mind. Still not the stuff I usually use.
Patrick Savage, I'm bored, as in BOARD. You're a board of wood?
We'll go and watch the NC guy then.
Peanuts.
What have you done, Tom?
Started a meme.
He's created a catchphrase.
Right. I think I've done it. Okay, now I'm just going to go to the photocopy and get this done. Then cut it out and then see if it actually looks good on the brass.
Okay.
Please, how many times have I done this now?
He's gonna fail.
Two-Faced Art Productions. I swear it was me who kicked off the Peanuts thing. Well, you are partly to blame.
Yeah.
But don't blame me. I blame you.
It's all your fault.
You made them say peanuts.
But it started off with the baked potato song. Let's just put it that. Let's just confirm that. Baked potato changed my life.
And while I'm waiting, here's Ringo.
Hello, children. It's Ringo here.
Ringo has taken over the stream.
I just love Patrick Savage's one there. He just randomly says, "I love peanuts." Talk about peanuts. I love peanuts.
Yeah, in case we hadn't mentioned peanuts.
Oh dear. I wonder if I should put a disclaimer at the bottom of this video saying warning: bad puns, upcoming bad puns, may contain bad puns. may contain nuts and bad puns.
I'm surprised no one's commented on Optimus Prime hanging out on the right-hand side of my stream holding a paintbrush.
Best use for an Optimus Prime.
Well, I've got enough of these Transformers figures. Might as well make them earn their keep.
You should have him by the paint set. No wait,
Sorry?
no wait. You should put Optimus Prime by the paints. No way.
Oh yeah, no, he's like surrounded with them.
Well, I was going to say that you can nickname him the Optimus Primer.
Let's continue.
Aha! Oh, comedy.
Funny.
Funny.
Oh yeah, just for everyone in the chat there. Obviously, we know that a lot of the steam railways at the moment are sort of having their appealing for donations during this time. I'm just going to pop a link in the chat for the Barla Lake Railway because this one has sort of a very special place in my heart because my grandfather used to work there. So if anyone would kindly make a donation to Barla Lake, I would be extremely grateful for that.
Yeah, seriously, guys, it's during this time here, a lot of heritage railways are actually struggling quite a bit to keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be really nice to to do.
I didn't get to read it, but just before this, I saw a headline about the Heritage Lottery Fund. Having extra money for this.
Mm-hmm.
Cope with the times, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Sort of last week, all I was trying to go it alone.
Right. Posted the link now. Hopefully that's gone in the chat.
Okay.
If not, I blame YouTube. There was a long silence.
The silence was deafening. Whoops. Thank God, maybe
I
was
think I can hear the phone.
Well, that broke the silence.
when suddenly silence fell.
God damn it!
It's all right, mate. Sarah's help.
Hello.
Oh God, he's
Ah!
back. Oh God,
I
he's
won't
back.
say anything about you.
Oh,
Someone summoned him.
where's Paul? He's right here.
Who? Oh,
Well,
hi, there's Paul.
my groovy.
Hi, good. Oh, gravy.
What I thought was quite funny about it was, you know, the Beatles Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, I remember watching it there. It's quite good.
Well, the guy who voiced Paul McCartney in that film was also. Sorry, I got food in my mouth.
Go on, finish
Oh,
what?
that's all.
Finish what
Right.
you first.
Before you ask, no, it's not peanuts.
There's a salt.
Sausage roll. No, it's the guy who voiced Paul McCartney in the Beatles Yellow Submarine. It's the same guy who plays Onslow in Keeping Up Appearances.
Oh,
Yeah, a very young Onslow.
and wasn't Vincent Price in that one as well? He played the big meanie.
No, that was the guy who played the Blue Meanie. Was also the guy who played Ringo.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy he's funny enough. The guy who voiced Ringo,
it's Michael and Janice's brother.
Paul Vangelis, yes,
Yeah.
which is bizarre. Right.
Well, they didn't live all that far from where Ringo used to live, like so. They could have lived up the street. By the way, if anybody's wondering what I'm doing here, I'm actually just I'm putting some filler on the front here of these sheds to try and get a bit of a base layer for the primer to stick to.
Boring.
Oh, sorry.
You're boring.
Listening.
I'm sorry. It's not as if I'm just trying to explain.
No, you're boring. You're all boring.
Talk about modelling. No.
Modeling on Modeler's Corner.
Ugh.
Oh.
Fearful thought.
You bony.
Where is my breakfast?
Yes, sire. Coming right up.
Well, I feel like Max is the only person who's actually done anything tonight.
I'm shocked.
Take absolute cheek of this one.
I know.
What's you guys talking gobbledygook? He's been actually. No, I'm joking.
This might be Tom's last time on Modeller's Corner for all we know.
Take him off the frame. We've had enough.
It's okay. I can keep myself occupied during lockdown.
If you want to replace Tom Biddle, please send 300 stamps to so and so on the back of a postcard.
Ooh.
So and so.
So scared. Anyway, yeah. So, Carol, what were you saying?
Oh, I've forgotten now.
Something about filler before you were rudely interrupted.
Before I was rudely interrupted. So yeah, I've been putting some wood filler on various areas here in the back here, just so I've got the. I'll take the screen here because you might see it better. Right, so basically, I just filled in the back here with more sticks and that, just to make sure it's all nice and cleaned up here. And then there were some gaps at the top there weren't quite right, so I'm just put some filler in it to fill off. So it still needs to be tightened up a wee bit there. So, but I've also been putting some filler on the front here, just rubbing in there, so that way it creates a nice base to get the primer put on. Because these are 3D printed there, sometimes the paint doesn't always stick to the layer, so it's just a better way to get the paint to grip, I think. So it's just an experiment. So I think that's kind of that ready now. So I'm gonna let this dry for a bit, and I'm gonna take it down and give it a spray with some grey primer, and then we can start. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Should we address this elephant in the room?
The little elephant.
Elephant in the room. I hope she will be leaving soon.
Oh dear. What has this even become?
Insanity.
I
know.
heard of elephants.
It's turning into madness. He's insane.
Madness.
I'm not insane. I'm not insane. I'm completely sane, sir. I'm as sane as the next bloke. I'm the next bloke, folks. Yeah, it was funny first time.
I'm not so confident.
Right. Next model. Let's pick a new one. Okay.
Before you do that,
Shall we make a new model, boys and girls?
before you do that, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yes, I know. I remembered.
It's not just yours.
Tom, I think I've got a good response to your sound effects.
The elephant in the tunnel. Hello, May. What do you want? Are you coming to say hello? No, you haven't. There's no more dog treats. I'm sorry, you've eaten them all.
No treats for me.
I know, pup. I know. You really want some dog treats, don't you? I know.
These truly are difficult times.
Don't cry. Don't cry, pup. It's all right. Want to say hello to the stream? You want to say hello? Wave hello. No, you're going to. Wave hello. Wave hello. No, that's not work. Oh, wave hello. Wave? No. Okay. Have it your way. I'm making me money. You gotta say hello? There you go.
Say hello, damn it.
Say hello. Sorry, mate. It's only a box. She's knocked a box over there and scared the daylights out of her. So I'm just checking some stuff in a minute here. I'll get started on the other model in a wee sec.
Sorry, so I'm just trying to think how I'm going to. I can't tell I got the square again. I'm not. That's the problem last time.
This is not having the same the problem with the coach front, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing this week again. I've literally not continued with the project since last time we were on here. I've literally.
I mean, I've got a few brass coach kits with tumble homes, and it's making me nervous now.
Really? Well, no. Well, the thing is, these are supposed to be dead straight. They're not supposed to bend or anything. I'm just trying to make sure that the top bit curves accurately.
Okay.
Oh. Right. There's one that always looks harder than the other. Like my actual tits. Just so you guys know, this is what real modelling sounds like.
What? No power tools?
General like modelling sounds and the odd swearing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, to be fair, I mean, mine, when I'm doing it, it's never really this quiet. I've always got like something on in the background.
Yeah, I often have. I've recently been listening to Terry Pratchett's books. I've been recently listening to the books Going Postal and Making Money,
Okay.
which is quite good. So it's all about this con man has been asked. The first one, Going Postal, is basically this con man has been asked to bring back to life an old post office in the city and try and make it work again. So he accidentally ends up inventing the stamp, to which point it becomes a huge hit. so much so that the stamp has actually now become the city's close thing to currency, because it's just like so positive. In fact, he even accidentally started stamp collecting by accident, whereas the original one was actually the original hobby in the town was basically collecting pins.
Okay.
Just pins, any type of pins.
Pins, as in the drink, or?
No, as in like, sewing pins or whatever. There's this one guy in there who's so obsessed with pins that you can actually remember which ones were manufactured and what year it was made from.
Wow. That's right. Oh, I hate this coach so much.
I'm sure it loves you too.
If I think I love you, I'll just be like, Jesus Christ. First thing I'll be like, oh, this coach can talk now.
Yeah, it's all well and good talking to your model, but that's one sign of man. It's just when they talk back that you have to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a scare once. Like I was working on my Thomas model,
And it spoke to you.
Oh no, it was worse. I kind of I was I took hours and hours and hours just working on the same bit. I got to the point where I was trying to put the tangs on accurately. And I just couldn't do it. So I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna wait till the morning and do it. I went to bed, and my bed's opposite the desk. So I looked up, I freaked out because I'd forgotten I left the face on, the sad face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. It sounds like this. I really wish I had a paper taste with me. Baked potato showed me the way.
Yeah, we're not falling for that one again, Tom. Oh, listen, we're not doing that. We're not going back there again.
Don't be good. Don't be bad. Baked potato. If you want to have a better day, you must listen to what the baked potatoes say. Ooh.
Thank you, baked potato.
What's that?
Sort of. Thank you, baked potato.
Actually, that could be a new meme format, couldn't it? Just various videos of people saying stuff, and then just at the end, thank you, baked potato.
We used to have this drinking game years ago where at the end of each sentence we say DiCaprio, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
So
How did it go? How did he go with it?
How did that
well,
do
basically, you just got basically every time you say something DiCaprio, you got to end your sentence with DiCaprio at the end of it. So DiCaprio.
No, yeah, but what I meant was like, you know, how did you get on with it? Like
You didn't say DiCaprio. DiCaprio.
Yeah, but I wasn't playing.
We'll play now with DiCaprio.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Why do you want to play DiCaprio?
What do I want to play? What?
Ah, you didn't say that time, did you, DiCaprio?
Oh. What did you, DiCaprio?
I didn't say anything. Did you say something, DiCaprio?
So we're gonna play this game properly, DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
Ben, are you gonna play DiCaprio?
I'm confused.
You didn't say DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah. I think. Do you know what? I think I actually know what to call this stream now. At the end of this,
DiCaprio.
no. Models Corner. The madness starts.
Oh.
The madness begins.
The madness, the returns, and the dark madness.
The return of madness. The return of madness, but no sex.
Oh, it's been 3 hours already.
Oh yeah, so we have.
DiCaprio.
Okay, that's enough now, Tom.
No DiCaprio.
Right, you.
Right, you.
No DiCaprio.
Sod off.
Who keeps playing that?
It was him. Let's get him.
Wow. Oh, I didn't say DiCaprio.
You failed.
Oh, fuck's sake, DiCaprio.
All right, Tom, listen, please.
Okay. DiCaprio.
The chat's now. Oh.
Right, so do that while reading the credits to Titanic. Yes, I will. So DiCaprio at the end of every title.
Michael, you have to tell me where is that sawed off clip from, because I find it hilarious. I don't know who's playing it. It's not me who's playing it.
Guilty.
So you, Tom.
No.
You, Tom. Ben.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
I've got a soundboard on my phone of the orcs from the Dawn of War game. It is literally all the voice clips, and the orcs are probably the most funny race in that game. It's like if you click on a unit of orcs too many times, they will turn around and tell you to sod off.
May, stop that! I'm trying to cut this. May's trying to steal this bit of strip wood here, and I'm trying to cut it here, but she's no, you can't have it. No.
What stuff we got?
Try and get it before she makes it.
I wish I got South Frost though. You working tomorrow, Ben?
No, I've actually got the. This is now my weekend, thankfully.
Oh, lucky.
So it's gone a bit crazy at work.
I've got to work tomorrow. I've got to open up tomorrow morning, and I've just had a massive can of Coke. Pepsi, rather.
Good choice.
Oh yeah, you think it's going crazy,
Well,
man?
Pepsi's not got as much caffeine as like Coca-Cola does.
No.
Yeah. Oh, is that true?
I think so.
I think so. I mean, it's probably still not great, but it's not bad as cola.
Yeah. I wouldn't advise you drink it.
Please drink responsibly.
That includes sugar drinks.
Anyway, I'm kind of glad that things like Monster and that there is actually an age like guidance. I don't know if is it law or anything. The 16 for energy drink.
They're made from battery acid.
Yeah, that's the way to put it.
Might well be.
Tastes of battery acid.
How do you know what
Oh,
battery
it's-
acid tastes like?
No, it's literally Red Bull. They just had the company just hasn't tasted it yet.
Yeah, just throw these ingredients in. That sounds like a good idea.
Like that's true. I wonder why Red Monster are selling more than us. And maybe we should taste it. Oh, it's our drink. We've been robbed.
God, it's horrible.
Did anybody ensure the flavouring? Or did anybody copyright the flavour? The
What?
recipe? No.
Bothered to check.
Flavor? We're meant to put flavor in these things.
Okay, let's start again. Did anybody copyright the ingredients? The recipe?
Ingredients.
Anyway.
What is ingredients? It makes no sense.
Right. I'll say this word.
You don't have any bright ideas. You don't have a stupid one then.
Yeah,
Accept my garbage.
What? What?
Oh, make a life for you, wouldn't it?
Right, okay. Here we go.
Not my best warrior impression, but there you go.
Well, to be fair, everyone sounds like Warrior. That's the thing. Anyone can do it. It just sounds like a guy
I
talking.
think to do an impression of.
You are?
I mean, everyone just sounds. Everybody talks like Warrior. Sounds like an idiot.
Is that the regional accent? Idiot.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one to. It's a difficult one to master. You have to be an idiot to do it.
Right. Let's see if this works.
Oh, shoot. Hey, did you need my sandpaper? No? Oh, I'll get some downstairs.
So the Sonic movie's soundtrack came out recently. Yeah. Okay.
What's that? Sorry.
I was saying the Sonic film. The soundtrack came out recently.
All right.
Do you have you seen the Sonic film?
I have not.
Okay. I can't remember. Were you much of a Sonic fan, Max? Or
No, I didn't. It's not that I don't like it or anything. I just didn't watch it, I guess.
oh, fair enough. That's what I meant. How dare you?
on Sonic. What do you mean you don't like Sonic?
You're supposed to like everything we like.
No. Oh, well, there's your answer then.
I'm gonna cry now.
Eh.
I'm gonna cry now. Nah. Nah.
Hoo.
Cried out loud.
As I said before, I was pleasantly surprised by the Sonic film.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting a bit more from it, but at the same time, it was good. It was okay.
Mm.
It's what you expect from it was a generic kids film. It's what you expect, really. But it was good. I think the fact they changed. I'm really glad they changed the design, because obviously, I feel like it would have distracted everyone from the original design would have distracted everybody from all the good things that were in it. If that makes sense.
Who's this?
However many minutes of
Yeah,
what on earth is that?
Oh, we're talking about the new Sonic film, Mike.
Oh, right, okay. I've still yet to see that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not really going to change the rest of the film, but I think because it was just so jarring to a lot of people, it's like that's all they're going to be focusing on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, nobody's going to question why isn't Gangster's Paradise not in this. It took a while just to remember that. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie,
they did that in the first.
Sorry, go on, Michael.
I was just thinking, like, maybe did that really take a while to see you remember that? Oh, they did that in the first trailer.
Okay. I think I've got it.
No, I blanked it from my memory.
Crying.
It's not a bad song, it just doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
What's that, sorry?
Gangster's Paradise, it's not a bad song, it just doesn't really fit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of it fits with the old Sonic, because he was all about being muscular and all that kind of thing, and the like running shoes and all that stuff. And I don't know. That's what I want to say, but then I know Mike's not seen it, so. Oh, I think it's dead right.
Did you ever hear the parody of Gangster's Paradise? It's actually Amish Paradise.
No.
Is that a Weird Al song?
I think it is, yeah. Spending most our lives living in the Amish Paradise.
The chat here, what we got? Crying shame that Midland Railway quit Thomas events just as the Tugs exhibition started. Did it?
Hmm? A bit unlikely.
Sorry?
Sounds a bit unlikely. Songs ain't that great.
So it used to be part of the exhibit.
Yeah. Well, I'm still there. I just haven't been for last year. Oh, I've done something wrong again. Keep doing this.
What'd you do?
I can never seem to get it level.
Was in like there seems to be just one side of it that's off, or
Yeah, every time. Like you went to alter it every time. I'm so sure I did the right. Well, I'm sure I got the right angles. It's just that I was copying it off this away, and I keep thinking, I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Because it lines up better here. So basically, what I'm doing the same shape, same front end, but I'm trying to make it wider. Because for the coaches I'm doing, it's about this. It's the accurate style curving things, sort of arch and things. It's just not. My methods just don't seem to be lining up properly. And you get to that point when you wonder why.
Trying to figure out where it's not working, or
Yeah. I'm wasting brass by doing this as well, so that's what really annoys me. Right. So it lines up good on one side, but on the other, not so much.
Well, there's one really good building level. I think I seem to have cocked up something here.
What have we done?
Well, I was trying to see if I can get this level, and to make sure it doesn't, I don't have, there's no rockiness, to make sure it's all sturdy and out there. But I think I made it a bit too sturdy to make sure it was all properly, it's not going to rock.
Oh, you Wally.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I've
make it too sturdy.
There we go. That's it. That's it off. That helps.
Okay, so problem solved.
Oh, it's still rocking again. Why can't I not make these straight? What's wrong with these things?
I don't know. Has anyone made buildings with suspension?
Buildings with suspension?
Like wagons?
Not really. No. Well, I mean,
was aware of one layout by Malcolm Savage, and he had a carriage shed that went over a baseboard joint. And
all right.
I think he actually had sockets in one of the boards with springs or something, so that it would match.
That's pretty cool.
Right, I'm gonna try something.
Famous last words.
Famous words where he killed himself.
Jeez.
I'm gonna try something.
Jeez, are we going there?
Has the madness really set in that much?
That's what people do in quarantine. Right, I'm just gonna try something.
Are you okay? I'm not crazy. You're crazy, especially you, Nappa. Hey.
You're gods. I'm surrounded by gods. Harley, you're a god. I'm a what?
You had.
Oh, what?
Oh, what is going on? And this is the way I printed it out.
Go down. Back to front, side to side.
Where's the original? Let's have a look. Oh, wait, go back on your test track.
Just a quick question for the chat. Got this model here where it was originally going to be a seaplane, but as you can see, it's just miles too big to fit on the back of the boat.
Okay.
And load of torpedoes glued underneath, but I'm stuck between either painting it red like the boat and calling it the Red October, or paint it yellow and call it the Yellow Submarine. So if anyone in the chat can vote for that, I'll be very grateful because I can't make up my mind.
Or blow it up.
Or blow it up.
That's the best one. It's very good, that.
I think I'd say red, personally, but I don't know. Actually, yellow would make it more. It would make it stand out more, I guess.
It would do. Plus, as well, I mean, sorry.
That's what you wanted, a plane to stand out.
Yeah.
There it is. Sorry.
There's the other thing as well is there's an Orc Facebook group that I'm in, and nearly every Orc submarine model is the Red October. So it's like I want to do something a bit different.
How about a different shade of red?
Different shade of red.
Or different.
Postbox red.
The dark red October.
If you want it post-box red, and you can't see, that's right.
But yeah, have Postman Pat playing it if it's postbox red. Have a sound file every time it fires. It just says Pat shouting "Cheerio." Cheerio. My goodness, that's one way of delivering a parcel. Mission accomplished. Oh well. Come on, I met the voice actor of the current Postman Pat. He's a good guy.
I still haven't heard him.
Lewis McLeod. He's actually quite good.
Oh, yeah.
It was Rob Rackshaw who introduced me to him.
Sorry?
It was voice actor Rob Rackshaw who voices like Spud the Scarecrow and Travis and Bob the Builder. And also some voices in Thomas. He introduced me to.
Yeah.
He introduced me to Lewis.
He watched everybody.
Yeah.
AC stuff. Red goes faster. Yes, it does.
That's true.
Red goes faster.
If that's so, how come Post is late?
Because he doesn't think like an orc.
Also, here there was a funny thing I remember reading in the Terry Pratchett Guide Postal. Instead of having the post office symbol, the GPO symbol on the caps, is actually a dead pigeon.
Oh. Do you remember that the Wind and the Willow? No, not the Wind and the Willow. Sorry, the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, is this about the hung?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody tried to do a theory on it then, and somebody claimed it was actually just meant to be a bird or a tree.
Well, no. What happened was what actually happened was basically that a lot of people. It was one of those. It was actually one of those sacks.
Oh,
Hold the stage up or hold the
backdrop up?
something. Well, yeah, apparently. But a lot of people, the thing is, they filmed it. They filmed the scene, and a lot of people, when they saw the film, thought it was one of the
Munchkins hanging themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine if you like sing like off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and then you see a dead man hanging. And I keep thinking in my head like they're just trying to. I reckon after they rehearsed that scene, it would all been screaming or something. And cut. Ah!
The Wonderful Wizard of Oz!
But no, actually, what they did some years later, I think in the 80s or something, they replaced that scene with the bird in CGI. Because it just didn't make sense at all. A lot of people thought it was a hanging nun. Oh no, not nun.
My God, Tom.
Sorry.
My God.
It's hard to do two things. Focus on things I'm interested in.
It's taking a rather morbid turn.
I think the madness has certainly got to him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, DiCaprio.
Oh, here we go again.
DiCaprio. Anyway, sorry, just trying to think. I've got this. Looking good. So I can't tell.
That sounds really harsh.
What?
The filing.
Some very aggressive filing there.
Yeah. Wow.
File.
I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. Mind you, I've been to London before. Many of us have. Two-faced tart.
Yeah, my last time in London, I actually got a chance to visit the famous toy shop Hamleys.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite good.
Hamleys is quite cool. I like the fact that years ago they did a sort of flying Scotsman painted in their livery. I remember once years ago I really wanted to get that, but apparently it was discontinued.
Last time I was in there, it was December, so it was a bit busy.
Yeah, same with me. Like it was in December when I was in it. And there were 2 owls dancing outside.
Last time I was in London was a few weeks ago. I was doing this. I was in this studio in London helping to make this video they came out recently about the coronavirus.
All right.
I was a star in it, funny enough.
Oh, I think I saw that when you shared it, yeah.
But the coronavirus, yeah.
Not shared the coronavirus.
No, well, funny enough, that was actually literally the week before it was probably announced to stay indoors because then, we have to go into complete lockdown now. It means no more trains, no going out unless for essentials. And that's it.
What if trains are essential?
Well, yeah, they are. But I mean, essential. It has to be. You can't go out just to see your friends and that sort of thing.
Pulling your leg.
For some people, because they're saying it's actually important. It's actually surprising how important human contact is. They're saying, if you saw your friends at least once a month, you're at least likely to die.
Oh yeah, I used to worry about statistics like that.
And stuff like
Why do you think I hold these streams?
Wow. That one about stress. Your life's going to be shorter if you're stressed. What? No.
It's not the same. I can't punch you in the face here. You're getting somewhere.
There we go. Two-Faced Tart Productions. As long as the Tug Big Weekend 2020 event isn't cancelled this year, won't be a total write-off for me. Nope, fingers crossed.
Where's that one being held again?
Pardon?
Where's it being held? Is it in Butterfield Railway or is it?
Yeah, it'll be at Butterley.
Butterley, that's what I mean. Butterley, not Butterfield.
I can't believe it's not Butterley.
I can't believe it's not Butterfield. I get confused. I thought years ago you used to say butterfly.
Oops.
Butterfly.
Yeah, she's back.
She's a Butterley. She's a Butterley. She's a Butterley. Right. See, what's difficult for me is basically well, not just everything, but basically
Yeah, everything. I agree.
with this, it's where I've on the drawing. What I've done to make, I basically traced around the curve, but where every time I place it on the drawing, it's always slightly out of place. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
So it's slightly one bit is always slightly higher than the other.
Well, that's always I think that's mostly common, like in terms of like trying to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, I hate it.
I don't know, Tom. We just had to try and live by it.
See, it's funny. I was hoping to have this done by now.
Always
Like-
take twice as long as you expect.
Think about that.
Yeah, easy to do.
Yeah, the old saying, measure twice, cut once.
Yes.
Or is it a case you've measured 3 times and it's still not quite right?
I don't remember who said that.
Or was that who said measure twice, cut once first?
Yeah. Oh,
Well, first time I heard it was one of the Pico How to Build a Model Railway VHS tapes.
Yes, I've got that. I've actually got that one.
Mm.
I've actually digitally converted that one. It's actually quite good. In fact, one of my background musics that I got Alfred Harbour to compose for me here is actually a rendition of the intro to that song.
Okay.
And plus my channel ident, or my Workbench video ident, which Tom plays at the start of all these streams, it's actually a cover version of the
sorry.
yeah that one. It's actually a cover version of the Pico's second version of How to Build a Model Railway.
All right.
So,
Oh, so it is copyright. You said it wasn't.
well, it's a cover. Funny enough, I actually got a copyright strike for actually having a cover version of a Thomas song in my videos. I'm like, how is that possible? And I try to testify against the same, but this is actually a fan's cover version. It's not the actual soundtrack. No, we don't want that in this thing. Take it down.
Right notice for a song that I wrote. I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, I got sued for copyright strike for a song that actually was from the very start was royalty free, and the song that I know, and the song that they said, like, it was taken from a song that was composed 3 years after I put the video, I put the song in. And I was like, that's kind of stupid, really.
Yeah. It's like the episode of The Simpsons. You know when what was it? They have like, what was it? Homer's got like a ride in his back garden or something.
I think so.
A bumper car or something. And the idea, and then basically after the event happened, he then goes to everybody's house and said, "Right, so your son had like 2 rides on the horse, right?
Oh,
Well, so the price has now changed. So now you owe me £3, dollars."
You're trying to claim money after they've been on it.
Yeah, and after they paid for it.
Pretty sure how it works.
Well, it ends with Milhouse's dad going, "Yeah, get out of our house." Yeah, one side is definitely longer than the other. What's in the trouble with trains recently? Remember the old Turbo J UK videos?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
It's been a good 10 years since the last one, I think.
yeah.
Joe Outline, very distinguished.
Hurry up, Jim 522's getting angry.
I've not heard of him in years.
He does quite a bit of models now, model railway stuff. So
Yeah.
reaching out to him.
Yeah, no, we saw that. It'd be cool if we can get him on Modeller's Corner, actually, because that'd be quite cool. Cool chat.
Yeah.
Have a good chat. See how he is. It'd be cool if he's actually watching.
Mm.
Was that sorry, referring to is it Turbo J Productions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mojo
Yeah,
UK,
I met him at a few of the Summer of Sonic events. He dressed up as Wes Weasley from the Saty M cartoon.
Yes.
Oh no!
He just-
It was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Saturday AM was the more serious version of Sonic.
Hmm.
In fact, he even actually, I think he animated segments for the Sonic the Hedgehog, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog fan base website, and he actually got he actually got the original voice actors for Wes Weasley and Coconuts to do the intros.
Wow.
Lucky guy.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna try something.
How are you? How are you? How are you? Wes Weasley's name. Go no further. Go no farther.
How are you? How are you? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, because he's been to the Tugs events a few times as well. Like that's my first time meeting him as well. It was weird.
I actually remember he did an audio commentary of his Trouble Train series. He only got as far as the second one though. We'd like to see his thoughts on the third one.
Yes, Matt, if you're watching, you want to hear a third commentary.
We need more content.
Yes,
No.
entertainment. Oh, there's actually one funny story. I don't know if anyone knows this, but years ago, he and the Oli Admiral,
I think so.
Adam Ashford, he's one of Christine Green's cameramen.
Oh, yeah.
Well, basically, it was a weird thing. They were at the this railway, and they were both filming this train going by.
Yeah.
So whilst the train's coming towards they're both at this level crossing gate.
Yeah.
You have no idea who they are until afterwards.
All right.
Basically, Adam's filming the train coming towards them, and you can see the back of Matt's head.
Yeah.
And Matt's filming from the same direction. He then turns over to film the train going by and then disappearing, and you can see at the back of Adam's head because he's then filming the train going the same direction.
All right.
So, yeah, I thought if that's a coincidence, that's probably one of the best ones on there.
It's funny how you bump into people.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I remember at the my first Tugs event in the evening there, I was talking to this one bloke. I had this one bloke next to me, and as he was chatting away, I kept thinking to myself, I know that voice from somewhere. Where have I heard this voice? And I was trying to rack my brain. It's like, who is it? Who is it? And just literally out of nowhere, I just literally just pointed at him, just out of nowhere, and just went like, Churro! And he just looked up to me and went, yes. I was like, sorry, I was trying to remember, like, for the last so-and-so, about, like, who you were. I was just, because I was trying to remember I knew I heard your voice somewhere. I was like, yeah, Churro. Yes, of course. And he's like, oh. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do with yourself now. I don't know what's more weird, the fact that he was like surprised at your reaction or the fact that he didn't recognize him the first time.
Sure. He's a good bloke to chat to there.
I've only met him once. That was during the Welsh trip back in 2009.
All right.
Okay, I think I might have sorted it. Yeah.
What? He's finally got it sorted? Yay.
Yes.
Tom is making progress.
At last.
Will Tom actually have something made this time? It's been 2 weeks now. The adventures of Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
Do you know who I am? Ginger, do you know who I am? You're the big chicken Caesar, sir. Oh, of course. Okay, I think I've done it. I think I got it looking. What I've done is one of the cutouts I've got. I placed it on the back and just lined it up with this line I've drawn, and roughly it looks fine. So hopefully, when I get a roof made, because I'm going to have to fold the brass to make one, should line up.
Cool.
Is that all you got to say? Cool.
Well, what else do you want me to say?
Well, I think it's been 2 weeks. You give me some more encouragement.
Oh my God, it's amazing! I can't believe it. That is so great. Great progress.
Thank you. It's amazing. I'm not going to cry. I'll change the background a bit slightly. Oh wait, it's going back in the box.
No, don't put me back in the box. You're going back in the box. No, I don't want to go back in the box.
I promise you. Jesse, I promise you'll come out of the box. Remember these?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the coach I finished on the last Modeller's Corner last year.
And how many streams did it take to get to that stage?
All of them.
All of them.
Can that be a unit of measure?
Well, basically, it's the same kit I'm using for this one, but I'm making the ends different.
So when they're
The
coupled,
total progress is measured in numbers of streams.
Right, we've got about nearly 15 minutes left now of the stream.
Thank God.
Isn't it shocking how time flies?
Yeah.
Not for me.
You're different. You're special.
That's what my teacher said.
Ooh.
That's what my ex said too. Yeah. But yeah, it's the same basic coach kit. And this is what the ends normally look like in the kit, obviously. And but I'm making them slightly different.
Okay.
Slightly bigger, because that's how they look on the show. If you guys haven't worked it out yet, I'm making the old coaches from Series 1.
Wow.
They
Was
probably
that
didn't know that until you said it.
Was that clap like an indication, like, I knew it?
I knew it.
You jammy bugger.
You son of a bitch.
You buggered in bastard.
Steady now.
Yorkshire pudding.
Hello, jackets. Steak pie.
The shiny, shiny.
Lucy, asking what I'm working on. Yeah, so they're 0-30 cars. So I've got, sorry, the lighting.
Hang on, I'll get the screen on for you.
A low side gone, a flat and a high side gone.
Yeah, Max, did you say your layout's next to your workbench?
Well, it's above it. So
Can we have a look at it there?
Have a look, just before we end the stream.
Yeah, sure. Just dealing with paint, I'll just wash my hands, I suppose.
Oh yeah, sure. I think it'd be nice. It would be nice thing to end on. I think.
Yeah. Do you think we can, have you got anything running out there? Do you think we can actually see a train running on it?
Oh, now you're asking. Because was it when Tom asked me if I wanted to be on this evening? Half my layout was actually on the floor, so.
Oh right, okay.
It's not all completely plumbed in yet, but of course I had to put the boards back. But since you've asked, I'm sure I can try something.
Cool.
I was going to say you're probably the first person on the stream who's actually got a complete layout in the same room as the workbench.
Yeah, I mean, it is my living space, so not entirely.
If only we shared that luxury.
Yeah.
I don't know. It costs quite a bit to get said luxury.
When does it not?
A mortgage was involved.
Ooh. Must be serious then if a mortgage was involved.
Well, yeah, I'm adulting now. How times change. Right,
God, that's painful.
Hmm.
get things set up then.
Oh, oh, there we go. You all right?
Yeah, so I was just figuring something funny. No. I was looking at it. Just I don't want to say it's a bit embarrassing. I'll just pull something up again. Hang on.
Right.
I'm sure I can fix it.
No, I can fix it. I can fix it.
No, I can't take it.
Don't worry, Pat. I'll soon fix it. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, no.
Oh, Mitchell.
So yeah, do you guys like it when we just mumble about on stream and doing your coaches a different livery on each side? That I'm still considering. I'm thinking about doing one, like on TV, one side that was green and cream, and the other kind of well, I mean, in a sort of teak color, kind of similar to my Annie Clower here, but maybe different. Different. Obviously, I'm going to do them a different shade of teak, so that they stand out. They're not the same coaches, sort of thing, but. Yeah, but it's going to be quite difficult because basically what I'm doing is I'm going to make them try to look as much like they do on TV, with the exception of obviously I'm going to have to cut these windows out. Yeah. Hello. I don't know why, but every time I look at Ben's workbench, I feel like it's autumn.
It's what, sorry?
Autumn. Don't know why.
Autumn.
Yeah. As if you've got like a tree or something, and it's like.
Well, considering here we had a plane called the October, that probably explains it. Why there's a bit of autumn in there. Oh, right. Trying to see now. What else should I?
Orange with yellow stripe or two. Possibly. I mean, I guess to be honest, we don't even know. I mean, there's a few trained renditions of the two-sided old coaches, but I mean, there's actually one rendition where it's got like 6 wheels instead of 4. I don't get where that came from. But...
Oh, I think that was probably a like a fan thing for like. Can anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing train sounds as well.
Yeah. Are we going mad? Is this madness?
Nobody's supposed to be outside driving trains.
It wouldn't make sense for me to be making those noises. I'm not working on a train.
Well, it can't be me because I'm not making the noise.
It can't be me because I've been forbidden from making noises.
Well, considering I do make an impression of a train noise, a train puffing noise, but
oh yeah,
I'm not doing it now though.
No, I think I got it looking just right. Actually, I'm quite happy with that now.
Okay. A question for me here for the night. Do you think that Modeller's Corner will be a great time capsule in future when you look back on Branch 9 Engine's production?
I've not.
Well, considering I'm making props now for it there at the minute here. Like, well, at the minute here, what I'm making right now is meant to be the good shed.
See, if I was... Oh, sorry.
But yeah, it's the carriage sheds. Yeah, I'm quite pleased at how the carriage sheds turned out now. Actually, I need to actually scrape off some of this leftover, some of the excess filler, which seems to be sticking in places here. So
There's something I would like to do, which I haven't got the patience for. It's you know, like, you remember Kurt Comminia's video? Did I say his name?
I think so.
Kudak Triple Eight.
Oh yeah,
The guy who made Ernest Reloaded and the first Django replica model.
yeah.
I'd love to do something like that, where he's filmed the whole process of each model, and I don't know how he's got the patience for that, because I'm kind of like, you'd have to keep checking to make sure that you can film every hand movement, and at the same time being in that right headspace to concentrate on your modeling.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I can glue this back on.
Just swear, Michael.
No, I said shoot, not.
Right. So I've got the layout on, and half of it with power.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Should we stop the camera, Mike?
Yeah, hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, for this evening's.
this will be an interesting case of juggling, because it will
Thank
be
God for that.
controller.
And to sing us off tonight.
To play us out,
To play us out.
one of my DCC sound locos.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the premise is West Virginia, so sort of coal and lumber operations.
Bouncing Mama.
It's ON30, so O scale, 4-inch on 16.5 track.
Wow.
So this is the sort of the main hub. I've got turntable with what will eventually be a roundhouse.
Wow.
So this is what I've been working on this week, trying to get point motors into it. So I just sort of place the boards back. So then we've got the end of the loop here, and it starts to ascend up a 4% grade, 1 in 25. So it gives the engines a good run. I've got this sort of bridge scene that I'm going to have here eventually.
Yeah. Wow.
Carries on up into a tunnel. And then above the tunnel, I've got a logging camp, or what will be.
3.
So yeah, loop and sidings and things. And that goes over this trestle bridge.
So does it go all the way around your room then? Or
It's 3 sides.
Nice. Well, those are the best ones, like.
15 foot. Well, that was it, because I wanted a layout with more than one place in it, and this has got 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, down the switchback, some sidings, and then that's the sort of the other end of the tunnel. I'll have to disguise somehow.
No.
Yeah, so the layout is DCC. I'm using a Digitrack system,
Oh, sweet.
and many locos equipped with Soundtrack sound. So something I've started to do is, excuse me, is use what's called an earth mover speaker. So they're pretty popular for diesel installs in 00.
All right.
But yeah, so this engine actually has 2 speakers in it.
Sweet.
All right.
Oh, that sounds great.
that's quite impressive.
Yeah, very smooth. Very smooth indeed.
I think the DCC sounds better than that than has a standard UK logo would.
Hmm.
Yeah,
British one engine.
part of it is if you buy a sound fitted engine, it'll come with just a 1-inch round speaker. But yeah, also I really rate the soundtrack sounds. With the Tsunami 2, they've really come along leaps and bounds.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh. I feel quite envious because I mean I've not played trains in a long time, and it's pretty cool that you can just like you got a workbench down underneath, and you can just like go up and run trains whenever. Really, yeah.
Well, that's the plan at the moment, because as you can see, I've sort of started to do scenery work up here. It's now got into that limbo of, do you have the stock out and play with it, or do you have it away and you can actually work on the layout?
What's your plan for the trestle bridge?
What, the one up here?
Yeah.
Well, so I've made these trestle vents.
Yeah.
Using plans, and then I think I'm just going to sort of put wood along the side, and then just sort of disguise it. It's very basic and simple. It's really just sort of to get the track over the sidings.
Oh, okay, I was thinking more of the trestle bridge as like the weird in the structure I can't remember how to say. You know what I mean? The one with the complex diagram.
Oh, the steel one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this thing, I want to make a sort of a feature of it. So part of it is I've got a laser cut frame for the underside, and then copper clad sleepers on rail.
I didn't actually know that was laser cut actually.
Yeah, yes. Mount Blue models. And then the actual plastic truss itself is Bartman Plasticville.
Wow.
So I think it's a range of scenic items, primarily for 3-rail stuff, but 6 apart.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm hoping for a sort of gorge type scene. So I haven't really figured out how to do it. Sorry, yeah.
Well, so just what's your interest in the American narrow gauge? Because I know you've been doing it for years. I just wondered where you got it from.
Yeah, I mean, part of it was, so I've always had an interest in narrow gauge, growing up, going to Wales, etc. And then felt that beyond the 00 train set, I had to model it some sort of narrow gauge. And about that time, I found that Bartman were making ready to run in ON30.
Yeah.
Also started to have an interest in American trains then anyway.
I do remember. Do you remember we met up at Worley a couple of years ago with Gavin and Simon there?
Yeah, I laugh because a couple of years ago, what was it, over 10 now? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do remember that day though.
I remember you bought. What was it? I think wasn't it a couple of the club logos for the Hornby Club?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that what you were talking about last week? Because saying about the pug for £5.
Yes, I think that's what Simon bought. Yeah, Simon bought a little pug. I think it was like for £2 or something, which he painted to look a bit like Percy and things. But I just wondered because I said you said I think you bought 3 or.
Yeah, I bought 3 for some reason. A moment of madness.
Because you said you had a project idea. I just wondered, we never saw it. I just wondered what was.
I can't remember if I finished it. Because I bought some Smallbrook Studio resin kits that go on those chassis.
Oh,
Yes.
If I put this back down, I'll probably try and dig it out actually.
all right. Just to let you guys know here, it's now 10 o'clock here, so we'll give the stream another 5 minutes. All right.
That's a plus.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, no, it's my fault. I'm the one who dropped everything.
That's all right. Maybe we remake that good shit. Yeah. Oh, is that them?
Yeah, so here's a blast from the past. So fortunately, I knew exactly where they were. But so at the time, I was making. I don't know if you remember on PUA forums. I had a mini layout called Middle Mill.
Yes, I remember it.
Oh, yes.
Gauge. Get the light on. But yeah,
Really good.
for them. I've done lots of stuff since then.
I was surprised you didn't. It's been 10 years.
Well, yeah. I mean, currently I'm doing a lot of 3D design for 3D print stuff, hence the Mountaineer models. So a quick plug for anyone who wants to look at that. Yeah, so that's what these chassis were for. They don't run the best.
That's been on my mind ever since. I just never. I guess to show how observant I am. It's like it was on the forums all the time.
Yeah,
But that would have been the first place I looked.
I mean, I started modelling the Festiniog Railway in 5.5 mil scale, but that's sort of on hold once I start building this home layout. But I might actually get back down to that depending on how long this goes on for.
So you said you can take your track down. So does that mean you plan to take it to exhibitions and everything?
No, it's mainly that sort of to get access to the OM30, I've made it in boards that you can take apart, so they're bolted together and copper.
All right, okay.
To line them up. Generally ease of access because, as you can imagine, one board being above this workbench, the other being above a TV, not the easiest to work on really.
No.
Especially
Okay.
because the whole layout is actually quite high up. Because of course, with this being desk height, you can sort of get a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's sort of an effort to
That's my point.
Right.
Yeah, sorry to keep everyone.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
It's nice.
If you have me again, I can get more organised maybe. But,
Well, we'll see. If you want, we can maybe have you back next week, perhaps, if you want, or maybe the week after.
see who else is on.
All right, we'll see how we get on here because I know I've been trying to see if I can get Taurus Rescue back on, and so does NWR Steam, but they've been really booked these last few weeks. They weren't really available, so.
Which is weird because it's lockdown, but.
Well, yeah, but they still work. Like they still have to do work and sorry, family stuff and that there. But but they did say both of them did say they really do want to come back on the stream. So,
all right,
I'll try and see I'll see if I can get them back on next week. But if not, then we could probably maybe see have yourself back, Matt, and maybe if Simon wants to come back, he might. We'll see.
I think it's funny how in just 2 weeks I've only just got around. I actually finished something that should have taken like a few hours, like at least less than 2 weeks to finish.
Yeah.
I'll start making the second layer now. So hopefully by next week I'll have a coach built up.
We'll actually have a coach.
Yes,
Yeah.
we might have something made up.
You can't really mess this up.
So yeah, shall we before we wrap up here, before we finally wrap up here, should we actually do like a showcase of what our projects have turned out so far? So Matt, you're a guest here, so you can go first.
Yeah.
Let's see what you've been at. Oh, very nice.
I nearly thought I was going to finish that, but
That's pretty cool. And let's see your work, Tom.
Oh, me, yeah. So basically, I'm making the rear and coach ends
Yep.
can fit these frames together. It's the same kit I used to make my Annie and Claro, which now I'm actually finding I'm thinking of doing a version 2 at some point, because I found the actual kits that, not the actual kits used in the show, but I mean the kits that are based on. That makes sense. As in basically like, because they use the LBSC coaches to make Annie and Claro. These are LNER, so I might redo them at some point. But for now, I'm just building the old coaches, and I think I've got the right shape finally. So make a couple of them, and then get soldering.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Ben, your work?
Yep. Some of the figures aren't quite finished, but we've got a little gunner there.
Oh, sweet.
Base layer's done, and stripy trousers.
Stripy trousers.
Baggy trousers.
Got the silver done on this one.
Nice.
Little manned torpedo.
That's very good. Oh, I love the way face you put on it there. It's quite cool.
Yeah, completely hand painted face just for a laugh.
It's like one of the Super Mario ones.
Yeah, the bombs, I think they're called.
Bombs.
And also, in case anyone didn't see this last stream,
Yay, you got lights. And a crane.
No peanut gun.
I told you, Tom, next boat there'll be a peanut gun.
Ooh, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, very good.
You know when you shout, before you fire a cannon, you shout fire.
To shape peanuts.
Yeah.
Peanuts!
Fire at will. Which one's Will?
That one's no fault. That guy's a jerk.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm Will. And who we just fired?
You can't fire me. I fire you.
And that's my work recently so far. So yeah, just getting most of the carriage heads all finished off here. Oops. Got the back panel now sorted out, and just to try and see if I make a start on the good shed though. I might actually rebuild this again, because I think it's a wee bit too thin for my one. Like it's not wide enough, so I might rebuild this again.
Okay.
But yeah, that's where we got there. So I might I'll probably. I think there's probably much of the structure now done. So all I need to do now is get this all painted up and ready to go before I put the roof on. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it there. So and oh yeah, May, what have you been at? What have you been at? You've been sculpting a bone, yeah? You sculpting away with your little bone, yeah? Maybe it looks like you're making a dagger because you're poking me with it. You poked me earlier on, didn't you? Ah, well. Okay, guys, thank you so much here to everyone who's come along to see us on Modeller's Corner here. It's a great privilege to do these streams again here, and big thank you to our panelists in our stream, our new friends Ben and Tom. Thanks so much, guys.
Yes, guys.
And of course to our guest model tonight, Mr. Matt or Heisler.
Max.
Yeah, it's Max.
Power to the max.
Power!
Let's go, mate. By the way, I know it's short notice, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice to do something.
Great last minute there when one of our guests turned down.
It's a lot of fun having you on. Like, really glad we got to catch up and things. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, so thanks again for tuning into Model's Corner. We'll hope to see you again next week. And of course, as a reminder, if anybody wants to have some of their stuff showcased in next week's stream, you know what to do. Send me pictures of your work via DM on Twitter, and I'll make sure to add them into our gallery. Okay, guys, take care and stay safe. And make sure you wash your hands. And stay in defense. Thank you, Big Potato. Take care, guys.
So long for the blast.